Yeah, all these cameras are completely wrong right now. So, are people doing good week so far?
Existence.
Ex That's really
Existence is pain.
informative. Oh, fair enough. Existence.
Wonderful.
Yeah, well, that is understandable.
Pain.
Sorry, Knight?
I existed.
That truly is. Existence is pain. Since that is the first thing I heard.
Yes.
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 But
That
what
was
is existence but not pain?
um, you know, how people have been at a good week, bad week, or a, you know, blow it
don't
all
get
up
me
type
wrong.
week.
Whatever week.
That's on.
I had to sit for 6 hours and immediately take a course on that 6 hours. Like an exam on that 6 hours.
Oh,
6 hours of just listening. We just had to
That's-
sit there and listen, and then they just shove an exam, and I'm like, all right, there you go.
that's
You know,
painful.
you know what it was an exam for? For
What?
electrical safety. We will like get an electrical safety card, like license or whatever.
Jib
Which is
card.
worth like which is like
Nice.
worth like $300. We're getting it for free
Yeah.
if we succeed through the course, and then they they just slam us with information and it's like, all right, you do
I
that.
actually remember doing that. For mine, they spread it out a bit further, and mine wasn't just electrical; it was site safety. I remember doing that, and fuck me, I remember because spread out a little bit, but I still remember those days because it's like a day or two where it was just all health and safety training, and it was just rammed full of, and you got to make this and do that and do this for this scenario when you're in a tight space, or this scenario when you're working on a. Oh my god, I'm never going to fucking remember any of this. There's way too much to the site safety. And genuinely, I remember it these days, but at the time I was just like, I'm not going to remember this. This is much. This is just pain. So I feel you, man. That's must have been painful. So
And by like around the 4 hours, my brain was just like, oh.
did you manage to succeed though? Did you get your results back
I
yet?
have not heard the result. No, I haven't.
Oh damn.
Let's hope.
Have you got to wait? Or is it one that
Dunno.
should be pretty sharpish? Or they not let you know? That's a shame.
I mean, like the autumn break is happening, so
It's autumn?
there's nothing for like nothing for a week. Autumn is September, October, and
I
November.
so know what time.
Does
It's
anybody?
October.
Oh.
It's the month. It's the month of the
Spooky
spook.
season.
To be honest, it is spooky day because we have got Friday the 13th. Which I hadn't even registered in my head. I'd forgotten. So it's Friday the 13th.
And my wasn't going through again. What the hell? I just updated it too.
Oh, come on. It's sorted.
updated
Jokes
it.
aside, maybe
I
uninstall it.
updated it the other day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I
maybe
did.
instead of you did uninstall. I don't know then. It's a bit of annoying, but obviously as before, I can check your roles as need.
Okay.
Like it gets a little bit tedious for me, but I can still do it.
I mean, I
coming
can
through
tell
good.
you. I guess I can tell you. I guess, but then again,
You just tried to make a crossbow roll, yeah?
yeah, to test it
Yeah,
out.
that's here.
I'm sorry.
It's just if you.
No, because I basically uninstalled it and
Yeah.
reinstalled it and all that shit. Because it says I have to activate it, but
Yeah, so it might be one that you enabled, or like it's not set up, because I think you can technically turn it off, but I can't remember what it is to turn it off. But I think there
haven't
is
turned
one.
it off to my knowledge.
No, just like it might have done that by default, or it might have like
Yeah.
a shorthand for doing it. So has anybody checked out the new Doctor Who cards, the MTG stuff?
No.
Well, like other day, we looked at them and they are sexy.
There are some very good cards. I don't know if he is really much of a fan of Doctor Who. I know I am, and obviously
I watched, I think 7 or like how many fucking seasons are there actually of Doctor Who?
Oh
before I say
god.
anything?
Not
think
including OGs, I think there's
Because I think
think.
with Suzu we watched to season 7 or 8 from like season 1.
13. I'm right. Seasons.
Yeah.
That's in the new stuff though, so that's not OG, because obviously there's overall I think there's 800 episodes or something.
Yeah,
Um,
because being
Let's-
honest here, there's basically more than Supernatural, and that's a lot on its own.
Yeah.
Doctor Who
Well,
is nearly as long as One Piece.
Oh
I
god.
I watched a good amount of Doctor Who, and it was
Mm.
fine. Like that's
Yeah.
just like I say, it's like not my favorite show, but it's fine.
So, about 7 seasons, you got to about Matt Smith.
Hold on, let me see the face.
Yeah, I can. Well, actually,
yeah,
you
yeah,
can probably
Matt Smith.
Google it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
he was all right. I will have to say my favorite is always Will Tennant, just because he was the first one I had, and he was.
And Tennant is really talented.
He is. He's just generally a talented actor. But like, my favorite roles after seeing him as the Doctor was seeing him as Kilgrave, because that switch on everything I'd seen him as this like good guy and paragon of good, to become the most evil, twisted character I think I've seen was absolutely stellar.
You know what was the weird one for me from his roles?
That show.
Sorry, I heard 2 things. I heard what Dredd said. Marvel, Jessica Jones. Yes. Sorry,
Yeah,
Knight. What did you say?
You know what was his role that was weird to me?
Mm.
DuckTales, Scrooge McDuck.
He's Scrooge.
In the remake of like 2017.
That is a
Scrooge
weird
McDuck.
one.
He is really. Hold on, let me pull up. Like he's actually really good.
What are you saying, Dredd?
Because he's Kilgrave. He's also in Harry Potter.
Yes, he is. He is. Barty Crouch. Barty Crouch.
I know
think.
he's in there. I never watched it, but I know he's in there.
Hold on. Let me share the screen.
Trousers and what?
Joker.
I'm not sure I can really. I might be able to actually. It might just look a bit weird for a second to the people who's watching the stream. Oh, it won't even let me bloody. There you go. Yeah. It was. I was having a second.
Still yourself, Webby.
Camera for a second.
We are going to have a pleasant family dinner. Well, Webby here is one of the
Actually, I can hear it. The moment
Yeah.
he starts speaking, I can hear it.
I can't. Hear
Obviously, we don't want to put too much of this on because obviously it's copyright. But
Yeah.
I can't hear it.
It gives you the idea, I think.
as in, you can't hear his voice in it, or you just couldn't hear the video.
I can't hear his voice in it.
It's not the Tenant. It's not the Doctor's voice. It's Tennant's voice.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
I guess maybe Scottish in it.
Yeah. Which makes sense because Scrooge McDuck is Scottish.
Yeah. It's.
You seen the panel where Scrooge McDuck pulls a steamboat apart with his bare hands?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was like in his like early travels, like before he became the Scrooge McDuck we know today in one of those comics. Basically, like someone like picked up a letter that was supposed to deliver to Scrooge, talking about how his mother died, and the guy started joking about it, and he literally just fucking pulled the 2 pipes like together. Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
Was right and I was wrong. It's Barty Crouch Jr. because Barty Crouch is the Minister of Magic.
He was also in a vampire movie too, I think.
I wouldn't know that one. No. You got Alec Card, which is one of the ones he played in. Yeah, Broadchurch. There was another one he played. I think it might have been a movie where he was playing a priest.
Yeah.
I can't remember what that one was called.
Yeah. So hold on. I'm gonna
Yeah,
put
go on.
this in the text I voice chat. First,
Yeah,
there
okay.
was this panel.
Let's see if I can go find this. So I got
Yeah.
a roundabout type of way. Oh yeah, where he's got. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's chained up and like they're kind of like, oh, you can see like they're like kind of like talking about his mom and just kind of like, oh. And then he just does this. Like he just gets pissed off. Like Scrooge McDuck gets pissed off and just does this.
Oh damn! So see, he's trying to.
Man
He just
fucking
pulls the
went.
boat in half.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Yeah, man. That's. You don't talk ill of somebody's mum.
Yeah, the weird thing for me with the DuckTales thing is because I grew up like watching the original DuckTales, especially, which I really love. I still love that original.
So
Fun
like,
fact, my favorite version of the DuckTales theme song is actually from the DuckTales remastered video game. They remade it for the video game, and that version is balling.
Fairs. I can't say I've ever seen the video game, but I'll have to take a look.
It's a very fun platformer, like actually very fun.
Yeah. So, a recap to our viewers, just so they know generally where we are before we start. We are still waiting on one, but give you a general recap of where we are. The party had gone and helped the of Eastport over here. The city of Eastport was being sieged by awesome. City of Eastport sieged by the company, the World Military, and it was being a group of pirates had previously taken it and were occupying it. Probably the best word I could choose. And so the party went up the military, but they also turned it to their advantage because they had something against the world. That something being that the world military doesn't sanction, but doesn't slavery, and they're pissed off about that. And then the party has returned to Agalis, and in their return to Agalis, one of them picked up a trace of magic relating to something that they are very adamant needs to be destroyed, and I'm sure anybody else who knows what it is would be, but obviously the in-character characters don't quite understand as or just because they haven't technically encountered this type of creature before, but basically they picked up a trace on a mind flare. Needs to fucking die. And that is sort of where they were going. We ended up having a little discussion about the approach to dealing with anybody who's been taken hostage, which was quite an interesting debate, and a very, obviously, well one. And I mean, that I believe that's pretty much our session. Is there anything else generally that's happened that I might have glossed over? Cyrus unfortunately passed. We have got a new character with us, which is Alphas. Yes.
Alphas. Yes.
Yeah. Alphas.
Great domain.
Yes. Who might or may not walk around because he's just wearing a shell. Is it nude? Is it not?
Yes.
Relatable. I hope it's not relatable.
Fun fact: turtle shells are actually an extension of their skin, so they feel it if you touch it. They actually have a sense of touch and a nervous system
So,
in their shell.
yeah, turtles are pretty much walking around nude.
They also also fall out of their mouth.
You can't
what?
remove a turtle from its shell
Yes.
without killing it.
Yes, yeah.
Turtle facts.
Fairs. Interesting facts, and also all very disturbing facts, but thank you nevertheless. Oh, Jesus.
Come next week for turtle facts.
Never tune in again. I don't want to hear any more turtle facts.
Homeworld.
I mean, the total version is funny.
What do you
because
mean?
get 17 AC. and
Reliquary
you can-
Tower.
Oh,
Reliquary Tower?
You posted a picture up in general, is it? No.
Did I?
Maybe it's Rob.
I'm gonna have to go look at this. What did I post? Where?
I posted it somewhere. It's a Magic the Gathering card, or at least pretending
Oh,
to be.
yes. And yeah, it's actually literally from the Doctor Who set.
Yeah.
Oh, which card?
And yeah, I do know exactly what card you're talking about now. It's the card that allows you some hand size, and it is what's the city name? Arcadia, because it's the city of the Arcadia. Skies are burnt orange with a citadel enclosed in the mighty. Yeah. So it is home city Arcadia, which is also the main city of the Time Lords, and also the last Time War. Wait, is it the last one? I think it's the last one to fall.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because I pretty much know during the war he wrote no more or something like that on the wall.
Yes,
Right.
yeah. That's the War Doctor, which is John Hurt,
Yeah, I
who
know.
is
But-
a stellar actor.
Was.
What
What?
was? Oh, that hurts. When did that happen?
You go good 3 or 4 years ago.
That's a shame. That's actually one I genuinely didn't know. That actually really sucks.
Was that special that long ago?
Yes, it was 2013. I was talking Kiana
2017, in fact, was when he died.
2017. Yeah, he got to see a couple years of the war. Well, obviously he did a couple books, didn't he? So yeah.
Yeah. Wait.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think he did. Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to read them, but I haven't got to them yet.
I haven't read any of the Doctor Who books. So
They might
obviously
be
going over
interesting.
go over the recap that I just did. I do believe everything. Was there anything I missed that we should let our lovely viewers know?
I'm not with the
Do you want to
party.
go back over?
I'm not with the party. Right
You
now.
were grabbed. We had said that you were not leaving you behind for this whole, escapade because they're already on the ship.
I was going there, but I was going to make something out of it. But okay.
What, you just chase out? I mean, I took it that at least as you guys were having this debate, you were on the ship and on your way. So, I mean,
Oh no.
Yeah, I believe
I
that's
know.
what I understood.
I don't know. You saw me doing something, and you just said, and you just like went down and say, and honked your horn.
just flying over the sky. Oi, you bird, get on.
Honk,
Maybe.
honk.
So we ended the last session with you guys having a debate about the was this. Were you guys done with that? Did you feel comfortable with where you finished, or did you want to continue with any of that?
I just can't remember.
I remember
so
the
you-
decision we made.
You had said that if somebody was taken over the Mind Flayer, you were willing to go get the Mind Flayer killed because you felt that was more
I remember
important.
I remember the whole conversation. Yeah.
So that was sort of the debate, and I believe we mostly come down to single possible chance avoid it, but obviously if they had been infected, the Mind Flayer, like literally, it was like you're anymore. They are gone, if I recall correctly. But yeah, I just wanted to check everyone was all good with that conversation and didn't want to have. Because obviously I'm pretty sure we finished that because people needed to go, not because we were finished. So I was just double checking everyone was all good with that.
Yeah. I would simply just trust the one who has the most knowledge about if we are to save him somehow. Sure.
Yeah. So optimism plus realism. That's fair enough. So, obviously you guys are leaving from Agalis. There's a couple points on your journey. First being, are you going to just freeball it straight? Are you going to be making any stops in the way? The general direction drawn. I'm going to draw on the map now so you can see. I'm going to put it on Linger. So you'll be sort of this way in a kind of what feels like a back and forth energy that seems to kind of move a little bit, but it kind of ish. So I don't know if you find yourselves wanting to, well, stop in anywhere, or if you're just going to go straight. Obviously, the other point I wanted to check in was there any preparation for this encounter specifically? Because obviously you will have at least a good bit of time. 7,524 divided by... Gee, I'm not doing it like that. How many squares is it? Tell me the squares.
Squares.
Tell me the
Squares.
What are the squares? What are the squares?
Yeah, what are the squares?
That went somewhere, didn't it? Where's a calculator? Calcumulator.
Give me later.
Because I can just... And then...
Add
Add a rupper. Divide... will you be flying at night?
I say yes, but half speed. That's just me though, for safety reasons.
So that's... Yeah, so you... Yes,
Well,
obviously...
let's ask the very important question. Does anybody have night vision?
That's another good point.
I have no opinion of this because I am on a ship completely new to me.
Yeah, it is a very alien idea.
Come on, turtle! Don't you know anything?
I am a slow turtle on a flying ship. I'm just saying. Even I'm
Any
not that
speed
slow,
is going
I
to be
mean,
fast for him.
To be fair, I actually have a movement speed of 30 feet.
Yeah, I did
Not bad,
always
actually.
find that they didn't make turtles any slower, despite the common. And it's just obviously,
it would
Go on.
be suck as a race otherwise, wouldn't it?
yeah, but also when a turtle does need to move, they're speedy when they
Well.
need to move. You've seen some of them? Fucking go.
They go
Yeah.
zooming.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Vishacha, you know, the fucking sensei bunny that's like looks like Chungus. Yet that thing is like speedy as hell.
Yeah.
Like this it's not even a rabbit, but like it looks like it would tell me like wisdom of my life. And they are fast as hell.
So, are you going to risk flying at night? I assume not. From
I do have night sight. Even up to a possible of 120 feet. If that would
Would you be-
help.
would you be confident enough to direct someone else?
That's a lot.
Are you saying something, Jim? You're
Oh,
Hello?
Yeah. Yeah, it's better.
nothing coming through. It was.
Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
Yep.
Hello?
Oh, okay. It's probably just
There's a-
background noise.
Ah, fair enough. Sorry. See.
Yeah. And if I, well, possibly, depending on what I am expected to do, because I don't know. I mean, I can see stuff, but I don't know what I should see because I've never flown, let alone flown at night.
That's all right. No one's actually got night vision long enough to fly the ship at night
That's fair enough. That's fine.
Yeah.
because the ship is about 100 foot long.
Yeah. It is about that. Yeah.
Okay. That being said, well, what we're doing on the trip, is what?
But that's
what's
because
the-
D&D's night vision is kind of just a bit.
Yeah,
Silly.
it's mostly designed for dungeons. Even one of
Yeah.
those ones you say that when it's not in a dungeon situation, it's the same as my feeling. Shape is that it should be allowed to be used for more thematic stuff in other scenarios better. And it's
That's,
go on.
But I mean wild shape is
I would say
also
that's up
like-
to the DM in question, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean the thing that I like to do is just like allow the player to wild shape more with druid. because literally until you reach level 20, you can only wild shape 2 times, which is
So
very dumb.
this was what my rule was. I don't know if you've played a druid in my, but if it's for thematic reasons, you can wild shape as many times you want. The most combat, you've used one of your wild shapes. But if it is outside of combat, kind of, as long as it's reasonable, you know, you're not spending every second changing it, sneak through small holes, because that's also kind of gaming the system I'm putting in there. It's more, you know, around as a cat because I want to be with the party as a cat because I want to look cute. Adakal, for example, who a lot of the time spends his time as a dragon because that's... Is it used for other things? Yes, but most of the time it's used just around as him.
I mean, there's also the question of what the DM allows with wild shape, because technically you can turn into a dinosaur.
You can
By
in
the
my world.
books, yeah, by the books,
You have to
can
go
turn
find them.
into a dinosaur with wild shape, which you know is like.
Dinosaurs exist here, but they're everyday common space. Basically, places that are mostly populated don't.
Fun fact: if you have not seen it, you can find dinosaurs in Baldur's Gate 3.
You what?
Shameless plug for the game.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Genuinely did not know that. That is kind of cool. Is it any that you can wild shape into?
No.
Unfortunately.
That's a
I
shame.
limit the wild shape a lot, but it's fine.
Yeah, it can get very... Again, that's the same as I was saying a second ago. It can get very gamey, unfortunately, just because of like how potent it can be. It's used.
I did absolutely love the scene in Honor Among Thieves where the druid like wild shapes like 20 different times in that one scene. It's
And
so
that's
cool.
actually what inspired my feelings about wild shape, because it's like that's actually really cool, and in my mind, thematic. That like, you know, that say you could use it for thematic purposes, sort of, because it's like that's your attempt. It's an interesting attempt, and it kind of sort of works, sort of doesn't. Obviously, as I remember, the red wizard, she can,
A wild shape is among us.
yeah, can detect it basically. So yes, obviously we talked about whether you're flying it, and obviously I had asked if any of you guys were doing anything across the journey. I believe Dread went on to a spiel about wild shape.
Yeah. So first, the sword I wanted to make, is it done?
So, 2 fairly long journeys. That would actually come down to whether the people can make the for it. If I could get a reminder on what each person was doing. Ben was doing physical smithing type stuff, and Jim had said that he'd be stuff for it.
Yeah, like more or less, basically what you said it would do was basically it would make me resistant to fire, and basically if I would be hit by fire, my sword would do that damage back, something like that you said.
Was that what I said? I mean, it wouldn't be unreasonable, and you'd have to actually be fire for it to be useful. Any other element would be null and void. It is just that, because you were looking to use a specific component from the blazebacks, if I was correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So
look around the ship.
Go on.
Since it is
On
a
the
new
ship?
thing to me, and yeah, I would like try to see
No
about
problem.
it because.
Well, I mean, if in a moment, if Jim would like to describe his ship to give you an image, because Jim constructed this.
Yeah, it looks like that, didn't he?
I don't know if we've gone over it recently, but I mean, fair enough. If you don't want to,
I
I'll
can't.
just give you an opportunity to give it an
It was a
image.
long
But
time ago.
Yada yada yada. I find out the ship. I'm amazed. Boom.
yeah, it's got a couple of decks, areas, kitchen. You've got a couple of pirates on there now who privateered. Cockpit. There's an angry little fire spirit in there who seems to be disappointed he's not having. Not sure you'd be able to tell that, but you can tell he's annoyed or
I can speak.
disappointed.
But only Aquan.
Ah, right. You go to do that and you'll get incredibly insulted and the ship will just fall out of the sky. No.
I mean, yeah, the cool thing about Primordial is to me that it's the same language, but the different elements speak it in different ways.
So it's the different dialect and language.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So
fair.
it's like
That's cool.
So basically, it's like broken fire elemental, pretty much.
I think it was like fire is very excited, it's very energetic, and earth is very like steady, monotone, and the water is very like flow.
It's the same language, it's just the way it's different. So for example, you've got the Queen's English, you've got, you know, Devonian, Northern, you know, Cornish dialects and ways of speaking. Not the Queen's English, Jesus Christ, you hear some of them.
Yeah, the Arc one had a lot of subtleties. The Oran, the air, is very like relaxed. It's like a slow exhaling of hair. Ignan is full of like sharp clicks and hisses, like a fire hissing in the fire pit. And Terran is very like deep tones that just kind of like shake your body when you hear them.
Okay, so I believe you've given and stuff to people for this. Could I get a crafting roll, Ben, which is a d20 plus your proficiency, as I believe you have proficiency in smith?
Yep. And any tool I can create, so.
Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, okay, it's not your finest piece of work, but it's good.
The one time you messed up.
No, because the thing is he's passed the DC. It's like
so
DC 10 would be the baseline, and then higher up would make the quality for each like DC mark you hit. Obviously, a bit distracted at this point, Jim. So it's whether you still want to do this right now, but obviously willing to put the essentially enchantment and magic on there that allowed him to the sword with the effect I was talking about, and I would put this to an arcane roll. If you do decide, I have just come into realization that your characters are very distracted with their own personal purpose. So whether he might want to distract himself or whether he's going to be solely measured in is up to you. Sorry, that broke up. Do it, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool, that's no problem. I'm going to turn you up just a little. Already turned up. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just not talking very loudly. I'm mumbling.
That's fair enough. I have had green tea, so I might be a little bit wired.
My brain was, for a moment, like, Sky
I forgot
Pirates. And then I'm like, we can't have Sky Pirates. We are on the only flying known ship.
Go on, Jim.
For now.
I was just saying. I just remember I've got access to a new book. I don't know if it's actually available yet.
Oh, what's that?
Ryukyu's Guide, by the guy that does D&D shorts.
Yeah,
oh, nice. I remember you talking about that. What's that got in it?
he does.
A whole bunch of stuff. That's the reason why I bought it.
Isn't that the one with the kingpin in it?
Maybe.
What?
I don't know. As he hasn't looked at it yet, so he's unsure what's in it.
I personally really love Monkey DM, if you know him. He made the Steinhardt's Guide to Eldritch Hunt, which is all about like eldritch monsters and creatures. And
cool. I know this guy. He got just over. I think it's like, or not just over. I think it's like 3.6 million in crowdfunding for it.
Not surprising though. He does a lot of really good content.
Yeah, I know, but 3.6 million. Jesus Christ.
I mean, do you know how much people got in like their opening? Like they did it for something. I can't remember what it was. Literally, just about opened up their thing, and it was just flooded in it.
I know it's. I know it currently holds the record for the most the most funded D&D expansion to date.
Well, his, not surprising. Is it coming to Beyond? Is it
no
staying
idea.
separate?
With that much success, I'd be surprised if it didn't.
It's the same level as Critical Role's type level of success, so...
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. So I wouldn't be surprised if it eventually comes to it will probably turn up on roll 20 before it turns up on
Roll20 does allow for a lot of
on-
companion-based stuff.
Anyway, I'm trying to
It
remember.
literally
I'm sorry, I'm trying to multitask and doing really badly.
Arcane
Yes,
Roll.
I'm getting distracted.
I
Yes,
mean,
yes, thank you.
Yeah,
mean,
there
Yes,
it is.
Akana, sorry.
Has it? Has it? I mean,
So,
because Roll20 even has Rick and Morty shit
28.
in it from the Rick and Morty deal stuff.
hold on, I'm gonna leave it to the side, but the one part with the Steinhardt's Guide to the Eldritch Hunt that I loved is that there's a mechanic and an entire combat mechanic which is built to fight hundreds of enemies, which is
Oh, that's cool. I've had a
actual major
problem.
scale battle.
Yeah, I've had a
I was
problem
thinking-
doing a lot of that stuff.
The Ryoku's guide kind of goes like the other way, and it's got like advanced rule sets for fighting like big boss fights and and making those
Shadow of
go
Colossus
more
style.
yeah. So you've got those sort of things as well. So if you're fighting like a giant, like a great elder worm or whatever, you've got rules to be able to like actually clamber on the thing, and it also goes into like complex rules so that like obviously a creature that big shouldn't just die from you cutting its big toe like 400 times.
It's
You know?
ridiculous. There
So
should
they've
be
got,
points.
he's got much cooler system for it where you take it down to a certain amount of hit points and that opens up a weakness that you then have to exploit, and it's got all these kind of cool mechanics and stuff in it. It sounded really cool. That was one of the other reasons why I grabbed it, because of those mechanics, and it also expands massively on martial character types because he feels they're massively underrated compared to magic using types. They seem to early game
Is a
they're not
good
too
point.
bad, but they don't scale very well into the late game compared to spellcasters.
no.
So he's created a whole bunch of rules and subclasses and etc. to help martial characters like carry on into the late game with a little bit more utility and fun.
Yeah,
And
Nice.
interest,
it's
make it more exciting, basically, as well.
Yeah.
So not
Yeah,
just
well,
make them more powerful.
yeah, because like with martial character, like you look at a fighter, he can maybe bonk you like 17 times in a turn, but the wizard can literally erase all of existence with a spell. Like
Yeah.
the difference in power level is quite huge.
And the fact that you can cast a 9th level spell once each day, which is meant to be a very supreme level of magic, and obviously you'd have to wholeheartedly go for one type of... It's ridiculous. I almost feel like brought back a little bit. Not a lot. There's... It's I don't
why
a little bit, but I still would.
The issue there is that wizards have been able to do this like since dot, and so you try and change that, and you're going to upset a massive amount.
And I'm sure I would, but this I'm doing this right now. It's in fact it's actually very much for my own TTRPG. Is that they're drawn back like, oh my god, you can't cast level spells. It's just a little bit back. It's not even a ridiculous amount, to be honest.
There's a reason why like Larian stopped at level 12.
Yeah, because obviously beyond that, it's where stuff gets really quite unbalanced. Spells, obviously, the actual class-based bonuses you get also become balanced between the different classes.
Yeah, and it's also a lot of the spells start to get more complicated as well, as particularly the interesting ones anyway.
Much harder to code.
I'm surprised they were even able to give the divine intervention into the game properly.
I haven't used it, to be honest, but I assume it's one that's mostly based on a role.
You get a few options of what to do, basically. That helps
Fair
in the
enough.
situation.
Not right now, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
It was just obviously.
Because yeah, like
So,
the fact that you are even able to give it the chance to pray to a god and now get an actual answer is insane.
Yeah. So, I'll see. With that role that I got from Jim, and the role that I got from Ben, your blade could be better. The object is actually the part that can be improved. The result of the magic is strong. He got a 28 on that roll. That's basically, if you're going to consider 30 is meant to be impossible, godly, he hasn't quite hit that, but he has hit 20. and it is quite substantial. What that will
Within
result
the limitation of the ingredients, of course.
Yes, that's what I'm about to say. What that will result in may not be as as you'd expect for the type of role he did, but you've utilized the ingredients well, so it will be the best possible, well, almost the best possible that give.
Yeah.
It's I may allow either improved on, as in you could layer on other items, as in, you know, if you were from a larger or more powerful blazeback, you know, God forbid a dragon, you may be able to replace or layer that one on to when I feel like it, which way I'd like to go. Have a longsword with some spectacular effects that I will write up when I get half a moment.
Well, you know, for weapons, like I said before, it's basically fire resistance for me and the sword when equipped, and fire damage back, whatever it was you said. So
Exactly the same effect that the blazeback has when in an emulation form. Which I might do just so that it's not all the time. Maybe when in an emulation, damage that's done to it actually heals it, but obviously instead of healing you, it's going to throw the damage in a reasonable form. So, but as I said, I will write that when I get it. Obviously, I have to write up the item. For now, consider it a with a magic effect of, say, +3 damage if by fire. I will write up the actual effects and the actual writing for it all after this session, but it's just if that occurs in this session, that's what you use for now, okay?
okay.
If you decide to use longsword.
Beyond that, I attune to the ring.
Tune to the ring. Ah. Okay. That's gonna get complicated.
Because I heard mind flares, and well, in character wise, he had the swing, so most likely had something to do with mind flares. So in character, it makes sense.
Right. I need half a
So-
second.
Oh no.
How do I there we go.
Did I open fucking Pandora's box again?
You certainly did something.
This is when you will become aware that your stole still exists in one, because there was a faint spark remaining in there, because fun, and I thought he wouldn't do this straight away. However, you get to, because it's you he's attuning to, not the ring.
Oh god, no.
So I actually had a different plan, which I forgot to mention.
Oh,
about.
go on.
My plan was for the ring to contain a part of my patron.
Compromise.
Which, you know,
Patron showing himself as you, because it's to try and trick, because it means I can have that interaction between me and some faceless patron. Remind me again what your patron, and get a quick thought in my head, and I can give you any notes that I needed.
I am double checking that since I am small brain. Give me a moment. Because I don't think we talked about the specific one. I only had the.
I just need to know like what the archetype was, just so I can go from there.
Super brutal, super like uncaring, like very.
I meant, you know, are they the fiend? Are they
undead?
Hexblade, undead. Okay, right.
Hello?
Then
Complete psychomaniac that like murdered.
that's fine.
Hello?
Because he
It
turned
will-
a super kind person into a mass murdering villain.
1 second, Knight. You are server deaf and talking about something
Oh, right.
between me and Knight, and then you'll have audio in just a moment, so that the viewers can still hear what we're talking about. And yeah, okay.
Nice to give a heads up.
Fair enough. My bad. Right. So yes. Okay. Points that are worth Or patron will be the a undead. Them to be a not a lich, a reaper. The patron of spirits. So the reason this matters, this will actually be the first time you heard of this, but basically each in my game world needs to have a legendary item to be a patron of one of the magic. In my mind, I have 7 forms of magic. I can go and tell them to you, but they basically build up the core of any and every spell when combined together. This one is the patron, which is why it still has part of your spirit in the item and is using you to so that it can take their spirit to use for its magic, because that's what it does. It will be called sorry. Spelt Zar E four. Yeah. If you were to say it, it would be said. Sorry. Yep. And so this is just on the off chance they their own name. You know, they forget that they're you. But
am I allowed to just go off, or are there some like guiding lines you want the?
You are attempting to worm your into their spirit or their soul, but it's also he seems pretty willing to put his soul in there, so maybe a surprised reaction. Like you expected that you'd have to tempt him, but you have. You're happy to see that your friend's reconnecting with you. You know, obviously air quotes friend, because obviously it's yeah. I'm gonna unmute everyone, tell them what's going on, then I'm gonna mute again. Right, so second.
No, was that a kick?
That was a kick.
Did it kick him from the server?
I hope I didn't kick him from the.
Only the call.
Oh,
sorry, I need to go.
Quick question. At 1 out of 10,
Can't I?
what do I do?
Why do I don't do that? Don't worry, you'll see in a second.
Oh no.
So there's going to be a conversation that's going to happen between 2 of the players, because that's something. And then we will come right back. So if you guys don't mind for half a second, we'll be back and then go off to another call, because I've just realised it's an easier way to do it. I don't know why I haven't been doing it like that. So yes, okay, and we'll be back in half a second.
Could you get Jim out of the defender?
There you go. We're just going to disappear to another call, because I realised there's a more easier way to do it. We'll be back in half a second. Between 2 of the players, because something's happened. Okay.
Okay.
I don't
What did I
like
miss?
this.
Oh, I know what's going on. Well, I got.
Yeah, he
I
attuned
don't
him-
know, but I've got a good idea. Yeah, no, I've got a good idea what's going
The
on.
ring. So
Yeah.
right. Right. What did I do? Why did I pull you up here? Wait. How did I do? You know what? I'm just. Hello?
Alright.
Hello.
Right. Okay. You guys, pop off. Or
I don't know.
you have attuned yourself to. And as you attune yourself to the ring, you feel a presence there. Something beyond what you were expecting.
Oh, also our character.
Yep.
What the fuck, Joker? Stop doing these things to me.
Stop doing things that are silly. Go ahead, Knight.
You notice your fellow friend who has just fallen to a mighty crack and starts just appearing in front of you. As just kind of looks surprised for a moment and just turns. You put on the ring.
Yes.
Oh my god. That. I assume that means that it died.
Yes. And I guess I show the what's left of the skin I have lying around. or
Yeah,
the
that's fair.
or the arrows. What dealer's
You do
choice.
have that resource sat around, so yeah, that's fine.
Good. Good.
So, mind explaining this situation, friend?
Well, if you've ever used the Ring of Mind Shielding, it contains a soul in it, and normally the wielder's soul moves into it.
Oh. I'm guessing that soul is you.
Well, yeah. I thought that I would be lost for a long time, but
I guess you're still at the party then.
no, only you can hear and see me. I'm sorry.
Well, at least you get to help with the current mission.
Hmm? What is the mission you're currently on?
Uh, listen, I was busy doing stuff, but they said hunting mind flares.
Hmm. Very good blood to spill.
It's the truth.
Regular coming useful.
Yeah.
Very much so. Well, for now, I wish you luck, friend.
Well,
Make sure
and
that they are blood
Safe.
dry.
As you finish this conversation, there'll be a of magic, and the image will shrink down to a mist, and then into a wisp, and the wisp will seem to be approaching the ring. Just kind of sit there in the gem in the ring. You almost feel like the presence is almost always there, but if the light were to dim, it would probably be gone. So you could reach out if you wanted.
well, if you have anything to say, feel free to come out.
Mhm.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so obviously, all you're doing with that one for now, yeah?
Yes.
No problem.
Yeah.
Well, let's just, out of character, let's just hope no one was there. Because that was fucking crazy.
No, there won't be anybody there. They
Wait,
won't have
why are
believed
you
you.
moving everyone here?
Oh my god, the
Because-
story is so good.
Oh god.
We all could have moved into the other call, but this works.
Because this is
Oh,
because it's in the Shadow Flames instead of Delta Squad.
Okay.
Have to
Oh.
move the Delta Squad roleplay call up into Shadow Flame, and
Yeah.
we're pirates now.
Dun, dun, dun,
So-
dun,
We're
dun,
pirates!
dun, 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 dun,
We have stolen it! Alright, we've stolen this call!
I mean, to be honest, a good
It's the
chunk of
true pirate way.
a good chunk of your
Well-
crew is pirates.
Well, anyways, I'm not gonna say what happened, but I just opened Pandora's box again.
Wealth, fame, fortune. Sorry,
And a ring against mind flayers.
Oh, yes.
ring against my flares.
They don't know that unless they see it. I don't know, but that's
I mean,
Most people probably. I don't know how rare a ring of mind shielding is actually.
And reminder, you can just
it's invisible,
decide
isn't
that
it?
the ring is invisible. Like you can
Yeah.
decide.
You
if
can,
people
yes.
see it or is it invisible?
oh okay then it's
If
not
someone
there.
like naturally
not there,
detects
yeah, that's fair.
magic, they'll still notice it, but
Yeah.
Oh,
it's invisible to the naked eye.
but if they touch it, they feel it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's the same as
not
polymorph.
untouchable.
Not polymorph. The other one.
Yeah. It's not. It's not untouchable. It's just invisible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Difference.
So,
Yeah.
guys, was there anything else you were doing on your little trip? On the way down. If you've had a couple of things happen. There is a couple of villages you go past. Unless you're stopping in or doing anything specific, I assume you just grab resources, continue.
Yeah, but I basically say unless I don't know, a giant kraken comes down and says hi. Yeah. Or something instant happens, you continue.
Guess.
So,
I mean,
yeah, you're saying, is there something you're considering
checking
doing?
that I'm not remembering wrong information.
Go ahead. I don't know. It seemed like the vibe. Apologies.
Ab.
You checked what you wanted to check, yeah, Knight?
Yeah, okay. I remember I mixed up monsters. My brain was like
You
ba-
Mind Kraken.
No, no, yeah, like there was because I remember that flying like big tentacle creature, but that's not a kraken.
No.
So
It's probably a squid.
no. I'm double checking the name now because my brain is now bothered by the fact that I can't remember it.
Right. So, bar this. Obviously, as you've said, you're not stopping anywhere on the way. You'll come to the edge of the shadow line. Is this change in colour on the map on the sea? Because I'm very smart, like cool where the line is. So you've come to the shadow line, and you feel that you need to go further in. And in front of you, you have got turmoil seas, horrible seas underneath you, and the sky looks mostly okay. You know, odd thunderbolts, a couple of cyclones, but you could probably fly through it without much trouble. Your big concern, if you tried to pass through this point in the line, is there is some really big flying just kind of about that kind of replace your day-to-day seagulls.
Mega seagulls.
Seagulls took roids and became chimeras.
Oh,
Chimeroids.
So,
Are they
would you like to
hostile?
pass through here, or are you going to go along the collision a different way in? Do you think you can handle the challenge of flying through the monsters? What's the plan, party?
They're
Alphas feels very confident.
can we see them from the distance?
Yes.
Or-
Yes,
Okay.
you fucking can.
Okay, stupid question, but had to double check. That's all.
They-
Also,
they-
my brain is giga dumb because that creature that I remembered also can't fly.
They're at least like large, most of them. So they're a good size.
I mean, maybe they have the mentality of a lion? They might confuse us for not being a larger creature than them and not bother with the small things on it? If
Maybe.
we're careful? Maybe?
So
Brady.
what's the plan here, Scooby Doo's?
Oh God. Well, I say we basically go around a bit more to see if there's a safer area. If not, pick the double back and go to the safer space to enter.
Okay.
I feel very confident in just taking them on.
Fair enough.
If I
From
remember
everyone
my
bar
lore
Vixie and
correctly,
Jim.
there is no safe place, so
Not far from
onward.
This is not a known safe way in. Every way has
Yeah.
a challenge.
Regardless.
Yeah.
well,
But yeah,
well, why don't we
Vixie?
stop it?
I would not know. Like, fought a giant kraken. Someone died. Hopefully, that thing won't happen again.
fair enough.
Yeah,
You take it
hopefully
on
to
chance
be,
that this party would be
specifically.
good to. Sorry, Dread?
Hopefully to me specifically.
Yeah. So obviously you. And when I say you, I mean Jim. Sorry, I should specify. Jim, you can feel that the signal that you're getting from about here. This is kind of the general area you're being pulled towards. So
Right.
obviously, I assume you're just willing to just go straight through. Obviously, vote on this. Everyone else has said they're feeling good and confident. You're the pilot. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So as you go through, I want a couple of team roles here. Because there's environmental problems, and then we'll have a little bit of combat because there will be creatures who will come to you. Some that are just dumb, some that are just bigger than you, and they're gonna go, that looks like a tasty meal. Because let's remember, the ship is living. And And obviously, you know, anything that's got a sense of living will go, oh, that's a living something, I'm going to try and eat it. It's kind of woody, a couple of splinters. But they won't find that out until...
Lightning bolt.
yes, you can lightning bolt them. The kind of navigating the ship, I have a little bit of... But I'm feeling like a survival-based role, or a Arcana-based role. One of the two might be more everyone else kind of controlling their parts of the ship, and the Arcana might be you specifically and channeling power into the elemental. How do people feel about that as an idea?
Yeah.
I mean, well, basically in terms of role, I was in terms of ship role, I was lookout.
So that would be more perception based, keeping an eye out for what is off in the distance and giving a bit of pre-warning. That is fine. Well, then, if people could make those respective roles, and you know what you're doing based on your level of success.
Those are clouds.
Those are clouds. Those are angry clouds. Jim, specific Arcana roll, please.
28.
28,
No,
was it?
that's an attack.
Again?
Yeah.
That's an attack roll.
Yeah, I know.
What's an attack roll?
I can see.
Why don't see Jim's?
Oh yeah, Jim's isn't
roll
coming
it.
through. I noticed it earlier.
Oh, I'm rolling it on my app.
Oh yeah, it
I
won't
do
come
s-
through on the
I
app,
do
will it?
see
You
the
have to roll it
28
through the
though.
PC.
Yeah, I do see the 28 though. On the beyond 20, I don't see it on roll 20.
I do see it there. No, that you don't. That's the 28's one straight after the other. One from Dread, one from Jim. You're able to navigate the ship fairly well, keeping it controlled, and you're not like it. Magic around you from the shadow line isn't causing a fluctuation in your magic elemental. From a survival check, you are managing to the outward components like valves and ropes that you've been told to shift and change fairly effectively. You are, like, Ben, you know this ship fairly well, like pretty much inside and out at this point. Tim do a whole bunch of maintenance on it because the fire spirit keeps taking it apart. So you got yourself a fairly good roll because you're like dipping backwards and forwards, just making shit still going well and keep good. Dread, you see pretty thunderclouds that are going in the.
I'm okay with
Well
that. I
done.
like that answer.
Um,
Yeah, Cloud the dragon.
oh look, it's a. Nope, that's a dragon. That's a dragon. Fuck dragon. No. But there will be things that will come. You have passed the survival roll. So won't take any damage from the environment. You will end up coming into. Yeah, you'll come into a few enemies. Okay, right. So we're going to switch over to our little map over here. This is not the best ship. It's just the best I could do. I do apologize, guys. I know it's
Nice
not,
looking, though.
you know,
It's nice.
what your ship looks like. But yeah, thank you. I believe I've got our Vixies, because I'm not sure if Vixie actually has a token. So I've got Harrowfly, Cyrus, Kraken. So what I'll do is I'll use this one here, and you can use that one for your character. Do you mind giving me the name again, please?
Liana.
No problem. And everyone can see the like name tokens. I was trying to set that up so people could see each other's names.
Yep.
Yeah. Awesome. I managed to do that correctly. So,
Before we get started, though,
yes?
can I have my steel defender?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yes, of
I
course
keep
you are.
forgetting it, so I'm just like, can I have my steel defender, please?
You're not allowed one. How dare you have something to fight back
I
with?
took it.
Or-
I took it. You
But-
didn't know it.
It's meant to help the party, not me. It's meant to absorb
little-
damage for people.
Okay. Is there like a mass or anything? I
no.
would probably.
Well,
There isn't.
no, yeah, because there's the ship, so the mast would just
Okay.
get completely burnt.
Okay. I guess I'll be right. Guess I'll be like right here then, because it's a good view.
Yeah,
of
if you guys could
everything.
place your to be, your defender is on the map now.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. Everyone else okay with where they are on the map?
Yes, and because I can and because I can't abuse it, I'm invisible.
You're invisible?
I can. The ring
How?
says I can.
The ring makes the ring invisible, not you
The
invisible.
ring
Not you.
itself becomes invisible.
I thought it was
You
me.
do not become invisible.
Doi.
This is not the one ring. This is not,
Not the one ring.
It might hold a soul. It might make,
Oh,
you know.
I thought it was me. Oh, I'm sorry, I lied. I misread it. I'm sorry, I misread it a while back. I'm sorry. That's on me. I misread it.
It's fine. It's all good. Don't worry about it. But yes, as long as you guys can move yourselves and you are to be, we are gonna do a Russian roulette.
No,
Oh, sorry, go on.
reference, what's the chance of the fire gremlin thing being with me? Because
I'm not going to spend my time working out how you're gonna do damage for that. However, I will consider it for a different encounter at a different point because we have talked about it before.
okay.
I've made friends with it. So 1, 2. 4, 5, 6,
5.
7,
7.
8, 9.
Stop it. Stop at the numbers.
Don't worry. 10,
Are they
Fireball.
seagulls?
11, 12. I'm not counting how many enemies you have. I'm just counting the.
Fireball.
Although, do I roll a d4 for how many enemies you have?
Fireball, action surge, fireball.
Hey, listen. hey, listen. Basically,
Go on.
first off, we haven't had a set in
Your
a while,
mages
so let's
take
say
2 levels
4.
in fire. Everyone knows it.
By the
Yeah,
way,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
you should have had a long rest. You have been traveling for 23 days. In that time, you've done something
Jesus.
wong.
We would be dead. You died
Yes,
after 6 days
I've
of
rested.
not sleeping.
I've been wide awake.
Yeah, we died after 6 days of not sleeping. There is no option.
I mean,
Yeah, no.
I mean, because I'm basically right here saying, I see everything.
You are the Eye of Sauron.
If you could see everything, your perception is absolutely horrible. First off,
It's plus 7.
I know you still got a 9.
I know. I saw
You don't
clouds.
see anything.
I saw. Hey! First off, I saw a dragon that passed us. Get it right.
Wow. You saw something that looked like a dragon. With a dragon. Might be up to your own imagination.
Dragons don't exist.
Exactly.
You're hallucinating.
Exist. Except for the one time that you saw a dragon as you were leaving somewhere. But no, never mind. You didn't see a dragon.
You know, basically,
Dragons
just like
do
birds don't
exist. What are you talking about? I know they exist.
That looks like.
How do you think I got my magic?
That looks like a.
Oh yeah, we've never had this conversation. He might be the only dragon truther in your group. Dead set, adamant they're real.
Yes,
Also,
dragons are real.
that's like
They exist.
What are dragons?
Dragging these nuts?
Giant
Question.
flying lizard birds
Sorry.
that breathe elements.
You know what?
I don't know why I
this?
said that.
How about this? Precision. Come with me. I know a place where you can go. All right.
So these are winged cats. They are not
Wing
big. They are this big.
animal handling. Let's go.
You want a winged cat, do you?
Actually, what is my animal handling? Oh, it's +1. It's
They are
shit.
being at least what appears to be somewhat playful when they flirt you. They seem to be fluttering towards the wings, and then you seem to notice claws coming towards the wings.
Ah, gun.
What is your reaction? Yeah, okay, I was about to say, what is your reaction?
Gun.
Okay, there we go.
All time.
We've got the fucking American in the group. Click, click.
Yep. Gun.
I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go shoot this one.
No problem. Then obviously, remember click on your counter, then initiative to send it.
I am very slow. I forgot to click my token. I rolled a 17. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
I have a -1 to initiative.
So wait a minute. So you're saying I basically missed those cats coming in, but I basically saw them. Wait, I missed them coming towards us. When they came in, I saw them immediately.
Well, more that it's basically interaction. You didn't see them from a distance, and they were a creature. 12. The creature that came was actually a passive, playful nature, and therefore you had a momentary act. If it was one of the other creatures, that is one of the ones that would you would have just been attacked, but it was because of the dice roll.
So in that case, I can't say, cute a cat.
Yeah. Oh, kitty!
Cute a cat. Bolt.
How?
Jim?
Oh, sorry. I didn't know we were rolling it.
We're
Yes,
breaking
please.
him. We're breaking him already. Wake the DM.
God damn.
God
I
damn!
mean, I'm playing the wrong character to break the DM right now.
Yeah, I don't need Speedy Gonzalez, thank you. He can go back home and...
Because basically with you're the Batsky, you probably swim over there, kick the cat, and went back.
I mean, that character does have the movement for it.
I think you'd fall first, technically. No matter how fast your character... Gravity exists.
That's what I gotta do. Boots of
Sonic.
feather fall.
He's Sonic.
Yeah. Boots of Featherfall or flying would be another one, because you can then
1
use your
second,
movement speed as you...
Yeah, that would be better.
Falling.
1 second. Haste.
Yeah, haste is not going to stop you from falling.
No, it's not. However, I
Falling
don't
would
take
happen
full damage, so...
Yeah, falling would happen the moment you surface that stops you from
I mean,
resisting
Well,
gravity.
but basically, here's the thing. Technically speaking, if he did a long jump, the jump would activate first, then he would fall.
Yeah, if he could jump far enough, but that's not based on his movement. That's based on his... or something like that. I can't actually quite remember.
Yes.
It's movement based off of strength. It's movement and strength.
Oh yeah, so you could only go up to a maximum of your movement. It's then determined by your strength how far you can actually
Yes.
jump.
And also, like, are you doing a standing or do you like sprint first?
I'll
Yeah.
probably be
It
doing
said
a
long
sprinting
jump, so
because
there
that's
should
what
be a
my character-
sprinting jump.
Stop
Yeah.
giving him ideals.
Jim, I still haven't had have come through for you.
Oh,
Is
sorry,
everything alright?
I thought I'd sent it, but I haven't. Where's my initiative? Doing it now. There you go.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Where's
That's
the-
13.
Also, that's a fast cat.
It is a fast cat. It's all flying cats. Have you seen a cat
Yeah.
run around a house normally? Then give it wings.
Yeah.
I basically see enough walking around the neighborhood.
Honestly, my mum's cat, to be specific, which mum?
Both.
Louise's cat is such a fucking... I've literally watched it bolt from one side of the room to the other, and it's like jumped over my shoulder, fucking wall, and like pretty much like, what's it called? Prince of Persia, the fucking wall for a second, and then fucking jumped onto something.
God.
It's very young. We'll do that a lot at the moment, but it was it's fucking nuts. The cat is mental.
It was balling.
Barlin, y'all barlin. Yeah. So the first one to start. What would you like to do?
Gun. To the closest one. The closest one. Gun.
Oh, actually, I've also
The
realised
closest
that
guy.
initiatives, because there is 2 different types. Cool. That's fine. Right. I'm waiting for gun.
Ah, yes, the gun.
Actually, 2 less than you need. Sorry.
Get wrecked. So 14. Thanks for cheating.
I mean, it's not really. I don't see. It only matters if the AC shifts on the creature.
Oh.
Which one was? No, you were going for the black one, right?
This one's the closest.
Actually, that's a little
Black one's
higher
a
then,
little-
because that's the bigger one. But yeah, that is a miss.
It's
Are you doing
closest
anything
to
else?
me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Defend Klein. Or Kellen.
Kellen, yeah. Was it a +2 AC or a disadvantage?
Disadvantage if something goes to attack.
No problem.
Kellen.
And that's your post action, right? Then we've got the they can fly that far.
Oh, hi.
I'm so sorry if that hit you. I accidentally pressed my auto clicker on the side of my mouse.
Turn. I'm trying to get to bloody turn to face you. So this is and there is a claw swipe coming at you as they try to fly overhead. That is a 19 to try and hit you.
Yeah, I think that hits.
That's 13 slashing damage from a claw swipe.
You got hit.
Okay. And then that one won't be able to go far enough, so it will fly up to here. Not stop, but it's still like trying to fly through.
Be gone, Helpon.
And it'll come to this one, who is going to fly to here. Take a bite at you. That is 19. Does that hit you?
Nope. I have just
Okay.
enough armor.
That's fine.
15.
And to try and fly out. Obviously, as it goes to fly out of your range, you get an attack of opportunity.
Make sure I have my proper weapon.
It's gonna fly to there.
Swing, bada, 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 bada.
Go on. That will be a hit.
And I'm using one-handed, obviously, which does
8 damage. Okay.
that. Nice.
That's fine. And then we'll move to Alpha Centauri.
Do I
Sorry.
recognize what these are?
They are mutated winged cats. Mutated winged cats are normally tiny.
Yeah, because you mentioned a flying cat, and my brain immediately went to a Tresem.
No, it's winged cat
Yeah,
that has been mutated to
mutated.
just be fucking massive.
Dun, dun, dun.
Which, by the way, can I get because you have recognized, can I get like an intellect-based roll? I'm trying to think what I want. Would be insight, investigation. No, just an intelligence-based roll.
Just the intelligence.
Yeah, just base intelligence.
15.
You realize that if this has gone from to large, what if something else has been mutated by the shadow wave? Something that was already bigger.
Like a chimera.
Many things. Anyway, continue with your turn. Other people considering those thoughts as well, they'll get a chance to make that roll on their turn if they're type of people that would have that same consideration.
Yeah, probably. Just
Then you'll have an
yes.
opportunity to make the roll.
So I will cast Thaumaturgy, and to boom, I make my voice 3 times louder and like scream as loud as I can to try to intimidate them.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, go ahead.
Cats and loud noise.
Intimidation roll.
Yes, it would be.
What does the Thaumaturgy do there?
Oh yes, you are deliberately making
My
it more
voice is-
effective.
yeah.
Sensitive is, I'll say advantage.
One. Thank God for advantage.
Right where we need to go, innit?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, thank God for advantage. That's a crit. I will roll it just on the also crit. I'm gonna make 2 rolls, one for the alpha, one for the other 2. This 2.
Not particularly. I am gonna look for meds.
Fucking.
Serve
Okay, so the other 2 crit.
They're like, okay.
Do both of us roll a d20? Who is more successful?
sure.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
just a d20.
just a d20.
I'll use my strength since it's 0 modifier.
No problem. So this one got a 7, or those 2 got a 7.
8.
8. Yeah, so you're more scary. They may not be fully, definitely very wary of you, very wary, and they maybe even so much. If you were to intimidate them again, you'd have advantage without thaumaturgy, and I say like they're definitely avoiding you for certain. And then this is
Thaumaturgy lasts for a minute, by the way. So my voice
Cool.
is booming for a minute.
I didn't mean to send that, by the way. I don't even know why it did.
No,
Thanks for the image. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like dash roll 1d20. Let's hope I've done this right. Is it dash roll?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
I don't use this program enough. I don't run any games currently.
Get good roll.
They managed to get higher than you. Scenario, they are passing the roll. So the alphas pass, the other 2 are specifically.
I say it very wrong because it is gonna be clear and end up getting
Not quite fleeing yet, but definitely you. Okay?
Alright.
And you can definitely tell if you were to push that. Yeah.
back up to full out.
Anything else for your turn?
No.
No?
I'm currently still trying to hold a more peaceful path.
Yeah, that's all good. Then it comes to Arrowfly.
Question: can I do that and basically roll on his?
Made them
No.
cry.
You could copy the noise, not the volume, by magic. So no.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, it's kind of like you hear a lion roar and then you hear a cheetah chirp and you're like, well, the other one is a bit more terrifying.
Yeah, exactly. It's like kitten, you know.
And
Not-
yeah, it's
Still there's people sniping from.
There is no like thing. It's just I magically enhanced my voice.
Remember Kuba done
Yeah. To be honest, like you've got better things you can do with your actions.
I
Much
know.
better
I
things.
mean, just saying if it could work. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, sorry, not in this
You'd have to
scenario.
have that magic to do it.
Yeah, you would.
I could have attacked as
Daniel,
well.
fucking scope.
Going for a bit more
Right, I
pacifist
need to
route.
take this fucking scope.
Okay,
Yes, yeah, makes sense for your character.
1 second. Need a ruler.
I've got black art now.
Definitely within stabbing range,
I'm
at the very
I'm not
least.
I'm not gonna fucking stab it.
Fuck me big time.
You're not
You're an
gonna
archer.
stab it?
You have the range. Jesus Christ.
You have the range to hit pretty much
All
all
of them.
bar the one that's point blank. Actually, do you have sharpshooter?
Yeah.
As I said, you have the ability to
Hit it
hit all of them.
Yeah.
I know,
You have
let's see.
no restriction because obviously you can 320 without
1 second.
disadvantage.
1 second. I need to double check a skill. If I can, I will abuse it.
Because that's what the shield does.
Yeah, that's why you really
Jim-
want like a sharp shooting elf
Okay.
with
So
elven accuracy.
Yes, because it gets horribly.
here.
Yeah.
And then you
You're
want
moving.
I've taken
that
this
elf
Okay.
to be like one of
Now.
the.
So I shoot him. I shoot that one with my hand crossbow.
Which one? I'm not seeing anything pop.
Oh, I'm sorry. This one.
Okay, why did you move closer to do that? Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, there's a method to my madness.
Fine. You do your madness.
Oh, that's just
That's just the damage. Sorry, mate. We need the
oh.
need
I
the other one,
messed it up.
please. attack roll there. I've just got damage roll.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Attack roll separately, and we'll use that damage roll.
It's rolling. It's only rolling damage on it.
Get over.
Will it do it now?
Okay.
It's open.
Okay. Okay.
So
Did it hit?
hit.
Okay.
Or the 13.
Okay.
Again.
Well, again.
Okay, right. There is one that says hit DC. You just roll that one. You're rolling the other one, which is the damage one, which will just roll the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause like I have it equipped, but it's not doing the hit on it.
So in actions, you've got attack, range, hit dash DC. Go to the one that says hit dash DC. Go down to your. Just click the +10.
Oh, there. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm drunk. Don't worry about me. I'm just drunk.
That's supposed to be my stick. What the fuck?
Okay, there you go.
Right, 25 with 11 damage, and sneaking wouldn't apply.
Yeah. And after that, I will use I need to shoot these. What's that? Features. I'll then use the crossbow expert since I used my hand crossbow, I can do a attack with my longsword.
I believe you can. Just let me read it myself for a second. You know what? Probably. Yep. No. Both if a hostile crusher doesn't impose disadvantage on your range attack rolls. When you make an attack with one-handed weapon, you can use your bonus action. That's pretty cool. Yeah, crack on.
Yeah, because that's why I wanted it.
Yeah, that's all good. Obviously, remember longsword is plus. I say +1, +2.
What the fuck's
Plus 2.
going on?
Yeah, because I did the +1 damage unless it's not in there.
Got him?
But yeah, +1. Yes. Yeah.
Jesus
Oh no.
Christ.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's all good.
You wanna loot? I'm in a...
Bling sword. That's.
You carry on.
Spelled it, okay? Because I named it. I named it, okay? Because like longsword of blazeback. I gave it a name, okay?
Yeah, but it's long sword, not ling sword.
Well, it's sling sword now.
Okay.
I can
Weird
imagine
looking
your
sword,
character
but-
changing their own sword, just calling it is ling sword. Why? I don't know fucking why. I felt like it. Obviously
I messed
the
up.
yeah, go on.
Yeah, I messed up with my first hit, but that was my plan pretty much. Do 3 attacks,
No problem.
pretty much. But yeah, that's all then.
Okay, no problem. Then it's your turn, Jim. And then Lily, you're after.
I will. What will I do?
Fucking hell. I'm on the body. I've got to sort out this fucking bag because I've got loads of...
Spell.
Well, there's an alpha and there's 2 smaller ones.
Right, Grizzly can
I'll
fuck
shoot the alpha.
Mhm.
With...
Fair enough.
anything in there.
Shoot it in the
feel free
ball.
to take it.
What's
Shoot
that
it,
from?
shoot it in the butthole.
Yeah, I feel like that's from Spaceballs or something.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna use my armor. That's what I was right. That's what I was gonna do. I was
No
gonna shoot it with
problem.
my
The
lightning.
yeah Tesla shot.
I'll
Over here.
I'll be using the extra damage from that attack as well. Where is
Grizzly, you might as well have it.
because I like one attack per round. I can give an extra d6 lightning damage, and I can only make one attack a round. So
Cool. Yeah, crack on.
actions. I'm trying to find where it is. There we go. Lightning.
Who just took damage?
Chain lightning?
Thank you, Jason.
No.
No, I'm good. Nah, miss.
Yes, unfortunately you do. Jesus, you got a lot. You. Oh, right. Okay.
To the gas station.
Anything else for your turn?
I'm just inside.
With your bonus action?
No.
No. Okay, no problem. To Lilia.
Get inside.
Liana. Sorry. Swear I can read.
You can read.
Almost.
No.
Almost.
I mean, I was talking about me, not you, but yeah.
I would like to use my bonus action to mutate. To activate the mutations and then just attack twice. And the first hit will be with Great Weapon Master. So -5 to that
It's
one.
5. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Which one are you attacking? Just so I'm clear. You're
The one in
That's
front
fine.
of me.
-5. That'll hit. The second one will hit as well because you're not doing Greater Master on that one, are you? No.
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 I want to be a little bit safe.
That's fine. Yeah. I mean, you got the attacks to do. So this will be the one that has a +10 damage. So that's 22 damage.
Yes.
Cool. No, sorry, 21 damage +6. So that is brain 27. I can brain. Yeah.
How does one brain?
Yes.
And I need to quickly.
Dan, Jason fucking blacked my
That's
legs.
it. But I need to quickly see how this works because I keep forgetting.
Where? What's going on?
Going on here?
Well, whilst you're doing that, can we move on to the next one, or?
Yes. Oh, yeah. It's just one mutation. I want to see if I can do it or if I cannot do it, but it has no effect on the attack.
No problem. Then we'll
Uh,
end, please.
Just
whilst
yeah,
you're
I'm gonna
reading.
make that intelligence check to.
That's fine. Yeah.
Do I realize? No, I don't. Okay.
Those are facts.
Weird looking time at us. Anyhow. Your battle!
No problem.
And I'm using it one hand because I'm still using my shield, so that'll conclude what I can do. Because my still has his will be protecting the mage.
And you're still directing that one to Kellen. That's fine. Just need to move it near. Oh no, it is next to him. That's fine. And
Yeah, it's
you're finishing. Okay, no problem. Brain, do the math. Brain, do the mathy thing. Boing. That plus that, which equals that. Numbers.
Yeah.
Right. Do you not
There's
get
a
to? Oh,
calendar.
no, you're not. I thought you were something else. You don't. Right.
Not yet. Next level.
Now, this one will fly over you.
Dan, I need one more.
Do that, and then come back this way. It won't quite do it that far. Well, it will do it that far. It's going to end up here. It will change its movement a little. It's going to fly over you and come with another slash. Can I get a... Yeah. This is an attack coming at both of you. And then Vixie. Both of them are 25, so does either of that hit either of you?
No, it hits.
So...
But also it takes. It will take now. One. I need to ask. Do you know what the right die is? Because I cannot seem to find. Because one
What's
of
this
my
one for?
mutations. Yeah. Do
Which
say that?
mutation?
Corrosive secretions. Because I cannot seem to find the
right
right die. Yeah. So if it,
is that not under your features and traits?
that's why I'm trying to look, but I don't know if I'm just blind or not. But I cannot seem to find it because I assume it's not a 20. It's a bit
No, it's
too
not a
much.
We'll
I cannot
call
seem
it
to-
a D10 for now.
Yeah.
find it exactly right now. I know I have it written up somewhere, but we'll call it.
Yeah, and
Which
I know I
obviously,
can probably find as well,
yeah.
but
So
yeah,
which one is I taking and which one is Vixie taking? Because there's different damages.
You're the first, Vixie's the second.
Okay, Vixie takes
As I said.
this much less damage.
She takes
From-
9 less, which means
Me intercepting the blow.
takes 7 damage, and you
Yeah.
take 10.
That's fine.
And obviously, if you roll your d10 and then add your con to it, please.
Yes, hold on, let me just do damage and d10. D10 plus
not bad.
5, that's 14.
Okay. So that puts it up
That's
to that.
weird, strange, almost greenish red. Suddenly just,
Spurts out.
flings at the bird.
Yeah.
I was
Gash at you, and as it gashes at you, it'll get this blood all across its hand. It'll up its arm.
basically,
As it
depending on
gets-
where it hits.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, it's gone at you with a claw, so that's what will happen. It'll go straight up its
with a
claw
yes,
arm.
yes.
As it has flown by you and gone out of your range again, you will get an attack of opportunity as it has done a circle round. So if you guys would like to do those, whilst I just do the attack for the other one, please.
I can't. I use my reaction, so.
That's fine then. Yeah.
No, I don't think that's a reaction.
Actually, I don't get
Wait.
a reaction.
You don't get a reaction?
Uh,
I said I assume I don't. Attack
No, it hasn't gone out of your range. Oh, it will next turn because it's going to circle round. But what you will have is this one I've got in my hand currently.
No.
I don't know.
No.
That one there. Do you see it move?
Nope.
Okay, so one of them went from
over Kellen. Damn.
went over and tried to circle out of the way of one of the other, and there's one strike coming at Alphas, one strike.
So Alpha and
Okay.
Kellen get a opportunity attack pretty much.
The attack because it leaves your range again.
Yep, and the one coming at Kellen gets disadvantage automatically. Nice.
Cool, that's fine. So I'll roll out those attacks. Second, if you guys want to just roll the attacks of opportunity versus the black one, please.
yes. Wait, an
Lucy
attack
or
of
Lilia.
opportunity is it? Having a moment. Is it just a regular attack?
It's a regular attack, and it uses your reaction, which means you can't use anything else if you've already used your reaction, which I don't believe you have.
No. I'm pretty certain.
Yeah, then
no.
you just roll a normal attack.
Good. Wait, no. Yeah.
That one will hit. 14, no problem. Okay, right. Then this first one is the one that is coming at and this will be a bite. 11. Does that hit you? I assume not.
No, it does not.
And then this
It just
at
kind of like bounces on
disadvantage.
my shell.
Yep.
This is a
disadvantage.
pluricac advantage at you. So whichever one is the lowest. 19. Does that hit?
No, I don't think so.
Then it'll come. It will clink off your armor. And
No, AC 21.
nice. You two get an attack of opportunity as it leaves its full range. So obviously it'll be Alphas and then it'll be Kellen.
Hit it with my stick.
Yeah, that's fair.
What spells?
I will also hit it with my stick now.
No problem.
Basically, to the person who is the person trying to be peaceful.
Bruh.
I mean, to be honest,
you
it did
all started attacking
bite out of its shell. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
you
Yeah.
all started attacking them after I tried to.
No,
Like,
they
get them
attacked
away
us
from
first.
They did attack first. They went for your wings and then they went for you.
Yeah, they went for the wings of the ship, which means we get stranded out here. We don't want that.
I think you get a bit. You can't control the direction that. I mean, like you stay floating because that's what the ship can't.
But yeah, I've
Yeah.
just basically gone. Peace is not an option anymore.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that won't hit. And Jim?
Turtle has gone sicko mode.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's on here, isn't it?
No, I haven't rolled it yet.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Spells. Are they close to each other? Are they within 5 feet of each other?
So yeah, because obviously they're large monsters, so they take up all of that space.
Cool, fair enough. Then I'll use green flame blade so I can do some damage to both of them.
Yeah, I mean, it's very specific. Would be here before it turns off, so it definitely would be.
Right.
It's over
Hit
there.
him with my stick. Actions. Quarterstaff, magically infused. I don't. That's a 19. That's a hit.
This is 27. But yes,
Yeah.
that's a hit.
Okay, the physical damage from the quarterstaff.
It even tells
is
me the
9.
type of dice you're rolling. That's cool. Sorry. Yeah, no problem.
And then spell green flame blade. Spells green flame blade. Can't remember if I.
Can you do that one?
What green flame blade?
Doesn't that
Yeah.
cost a bonus action?
No.
No, it's an action. Part of the spell casting is a melee attack. I just wanted to double.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, as long as the DM allows it, yeah.
Like rule wise,
It's
it's
literally how
doable.
the spell works.
Yeah.
Yeah, you banned it using spell cast to make a melee attack.
Nice.
Takes an extra 7 fire damage, and
Yeah,
then,
and then
the other one takes 1d8 plus.
So 5
plus my intelligence plus 5, so 10.
So 10, no problem. I just need to do that, which is that one, and then that one takes a little bit more. He's also got some crispy wings now. And then onto the alpha, who is going to do that.
Define that.
So what he's going to do is he's going to go over you again. So he's gone a little bit forwards, and then he's turned and swung around and come this way. More distance he could technically go. So we might put him there at the end. But that's what he's doing, and he's taking 2 swipes, one at you, one at Alphas. And we will do beak attack to you, Arif, and claw to Knight's character, Alphas. So this is for you. That's a
Yeah.
so it doesn't matter. And then claw attack to, and that's a 10, so it doesn't matter. And then he's going to obviously keep moving a little bit. Actually get to where he finishes up on the end of his turn. And it comes to you.
And
Is he still in?
Attack of opportunities for Arif, like
Yeah.
action alphas.
Yeah.
oh, I miss.
You do miss. That's a shame.
Yeah, you missed.
Consider that you'll have to use your bonus action to your crossbow in the next turn.
Doesn't he have a crossbow expert, or does he have?
Yeah, well, you gotta fail. I mean, like, I need to do something for it. Do I not? Nothing when somebody
I
fails.
miss. You do want to go on miss?
I could say something, but like if he has the crossbow expert feat, it specifically mentions you do not need to load the crossbow.
I said it was damaged, not loaded.
Functioned feat.
Yeah, I didn't say that it was damaged.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm not sure that's the same. If we were talking about the loading, yes, he'd have to go and use his bonus action to load it every single turn. I haven't, because I know that he doesn't need to, because he doesn't have the load. He doesn't need to worry about the loading feat.
I'm good at my job.
Sure, if a hand crossbow has loading. I thought it was the
Yeah,
larger
it
ones
does.
that had loading. Fair enough.
All bows have loading mechanic.
Like crossbows are in like if this was real life, which it isn't, we're in fucking Fantasyland.
Yeah, yeah.
You'd literally need to put the crossbow into the ground and then with 2 hands with all your body weight pull it up.
I know
Yeah,
the
but
reality of loading a
But that's a
crossbow.
hand
Yes.
one. But that's a hand one, so it causes less force.
Yeah, but even with the
Yeah.
hand one, it takes a lot of force. Anyway,
It's by the
is
by.
the big boy still in like melee range?
If you have a melee range of 10 foot, otherwise you'd have to move a square forwards.
Like,
You can see-
could we like walk over to the edge of the ship and hit it?
Yes, yeah. You could move one square and be able to hit it. So if you move to
Okay,
here, you'll be able to hit it.
Who has been hit also?
Only
Only Liana and Von Ben, right?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Liliana and Vomben. It's either or been negated by other people.
Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Von Ben. So that would be 7 healing.
All right, thank you.
And I will then point at the alpha. I'm
Yep.
going to use my channel divinity on it, cursing it,
Okay.
and then I call out to Kellen, Kellen to take his shot when he can.
Okay. What's the curse
for
actually doing?
reference, for a reference, the curse does it, so he has vulnerability to everything for the next attack.
Ooh, so
Every single thing that Kellen attacks it with, in the single attack with the green flame blade, will be doubled.
yeah. Cool.
Or
No problem.
If I know what you're doing, I'll use something a little more fancy.
I called it out to you.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
has
yeah.
just said
Yeah,
he'll call
yeah.
out, hit it with your
Yeah, yeah.
hardest shit. And that's your turn. That's fine. Then it comes round
And,
to.
yeah, I take one step backward just to keep like my distance.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Then it's fly.
I continue shooting it.
Bear in mind, somebody has just specifically shouted out to somebody else for a specific attack. Want to hold off or shoot something else?
Well, first off, you said the next 3 attacks, and he can only attack
No,
once.
The next 3
one
attack? No, it's the next attack.
Yes, I called out.
Does your
Kellen
character feel
specific-
confident you could outdo what Kellen could do? Basically,
Yeah, because I called out Kellen specifically because he does multiple damage dice with one hit.
he does.
So you
Oh.
know.
Okay. So with
Yeah,
this,
I could like hit it with a lightning bolt, say for example.
So
Yeah,
pretty much
yeah.
if I multiple. No. So since I'm multiple attacks, can I attack multiple times if I hold still or?
No, again, it only applies to one attack. The reason that Jim could do something is that the thing he can do with multiple damage dice is one attack.
Okay.
So, Outie from me to you as a DM, I would say probably better to go for the other ones or hold off till Jim's done
Okay.
that because you can hold your action.
I guess I'll go.
But it's
for
up
this
to you.
one then.
Like, obviously, if you want to interrupt their plan, you can. I'm not going to stop you. It just might have
Guess
some
I'll go for
in-character
this one
react. You're going to go for that one? That's fine.
then. And since I. Oh, I suck.
Oof.
I have got another attack roll, so...
Better.
That's better.
Ah, that's better.
After that, I guess I fix my bow, like I hit it against something and
Yeah, it would have been the other way around. You'd dislodge it, then you'd use it.
Yeah,
But
okay,
yeah.
sorry about that.
No, it's all good. Like, you've still remembered that you're using your bonus action to do that instead. That's all good. 20...
Oh,
Um,
I can move.
yeah,
sorry,
of course.
Boop, second, boop. Yeah. Okay, that's all.
Mm. It's your turn, Callum.
Can I cast a fireball without like doing damage to anything or anyone?
Not
I don't
unless
know.
you're a sorcerer of invocation.
Okay. I'll use lightning bolt
I
then.
mean,
Wizard.
were you saying can you cast fireball off of the ship towards it?
Yeah, I want to make sure. I'm asking, can I cast a fireball without damaging anything or anyone?
What's the area?
20 foot, isn't it?
So give me a second.
It's
Let me.
basically 15 feet.
Can I do distances and circles and stuff?
You can.
20-foot radius.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ah, there it is. So it would be. Oop, whoops.
Well, aim for the head.
It'd be that.
Better effect.
So I mean, you could. It would just be on the. Oh, I mean, well, if you actually cast it to it, you could catch its face.
Yeah, I think I can do that. It doesn't have to strike anything to explode, does it? It just explodes where I
No,
want
it
to
explodes
explode.
on where you're, because it's exploding on a point.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was just clarifying because I haven't
Yeah.
actually read Fireball's description in a very long time.
Literally, neither
Right, yeah, I'll
have
do
I.
Fireball then.
Let's
I
let's hope it fails
like-
the deck save.
Yes. Yeah. Oh. Does it have? Is
well,
that?
it'll still take half, won't it? Half damage.
Yeah.
Have you got the spell? Can you double check it?
Well, yeah,
one
save
moment,
for
I've-
half.
Save for half. Then yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
For mine, I think 17 if I remember rightly. Let me just double check that though.
No, it failed.
No,
doesn't
it's
matter.
gonna take double damage.
It doesn't matter.
That's gonna be rough on it.
Yeah.
86 doubled. Oh no.
Yeah, where's Fireball? Please, Fireball.
What level are you casting it as
So I'm
well?
gonna hit
'Cause
the
you-
other one as well.
Oh.
well, I don't think it looks that beefy that I need to upcast my Fireball. I might be wrong, but
Okay.
I'm assuming I'm not going to need to.
Choice will come to you. If you cast it there, it will hit the wooden boat. The wooden boat is enchanted, so as much damage, but you might damage the boat a bit.
Why?
We can make
Were
repairs.
you talking about-
Don't worry.
Right? That's where you'd need to kind of strike to hit both of them.
Oh,
The
okay,
boat
fair enough.
still, or over the boat. But
Oh,
yeah.
is it? Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought they were like flying next to each other in formation or something.
No, so you see this one here, the black one. It's still like on the boat map. Whereas it the boat. That's why I said like you could drop the thing here, because obviously that's not on the boat at all in your base. So
Which, yeah, he would nuke it.
yeah.
26.
26. That's not bad. Plus.
Doubled. Oof.
Another 34.
No, it's not. It's
It was
I think
double
it's-
damage, wasn't it?
Double the damage number.
Yeah, vulnerable.
Because his vulnerability just damage.
Oh, okay. My bad.
So it's 50
That's all good.
fire damage.
So it's a 34
Which is a
damage.
lot.
1d6 damage. Fucking 52.
52.
Fireball. Poof. I think
That
that,
is-
cat's dead.
Very crispy.
It lived.
Not quite dead, but you see it go spiraling as you've pretty much sondered its entire. That's enough damage to emulate something off of it, because I normally say like a certain amount of damage. Just like you take a
Yeah,
limb
yeah.
off.
It totally
have-
makes sense that after a creature's been made vulnerable to everything, including fire, that has feathery wings and gets hit by a fireball for that much damage. Yeah. I get where you're going. It's
It will
I got no wings.
plummet into the sea. It doesn't look dead, but it's all back at you. Not right now.
Oh no.
Give me a second. I'm gonna roll a d20. Ooh. Plummet into one of the whirlpools that's down there. Just whoosh. Try and claw its way to the top as it's spinning around. If anyone's paying enough attention to it,
Well,
like a drowning cat. And
You flushed it.
then it's your turn, Lilia. Fuck.
I am playing a support character.
yes.
You did support my guy. Support.
No, offense is the best. Yes.
I'm playing a supporty tank, so what the fuck am I?
Oh god.
The one thing you
Jungle?
can never compare. The one thing you can never compare me to is healing. You will not be able to compare to me in healing.
No, he means it, like the thing is like he's like actual defense, like disadvantages and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is- yeah.
Debuff
Anyway.
and healing and all that.
I'm Hunter.
Yeah, Lilia, Liana, what you doing?
the ADC.
ADC, yeah. We got the top laner here with the big tanky armor and the hit it with a big bonk.
I was wondering,
Well, yeah,
should
my
we
guy,
just-
my character is literally Jace, but not.
Sorry, Vixie, we're getting into a
one?
tangent here.
Like which
One
one?
moment.
There's like 15 cases.
Stop.
Not
Go on,
Magic
Vixie.
Gathering, jeez.
Oh my god.
let me talk?
My turn.
Apologies.
Shh.
I should almost just consider you renaming the character. I think
I don't know. My PC freaked out for a moment, so I think it might have been because of that.
Jim also left.
Yeah.
Oh,
But he's also completely gone off of Discord, like as in it dropped all the
Oh.
way to offline. So I have a feeling his internet or something might have just died.
Oof, he'll be back in a minute, hopefully.
I'm if you continue speaking out what you're gonna do for your attack, and yeah, I should be able to like pay
Oh,
attention to
there
those.
he is.
Oh no, there he goes. You okay? What happened? Or something?
No. Yeah, no, just Discord crashed. Yeah, so I was saying, my character is kind of like if Jason and Victor were spliced together.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, didn't mean to do that.
Boys, I'm up here.
Right,
Just
so
follow me.
Vixie, you're
There's one
why?
behind you.
Yes.
Yes, we'll get round to your turn
Huh?
There's
eventually.
one
I'm sure.
behind you.
Go.
What did you
Go
say?
do something.
You cut out.
Go.
Hello?
Go.
You're a traitor. Your friends are in that building. Go.
Vixie? Your headphones drop?
Alright, no. My Discord just freaked out for a moment. And so,
Oh,
well,
goody.
Good. Discord problem.
having a moment, I was like, I heard something, it began to speak, and suddenly just
Been ignoring fucking
everything cut
comms.
out.
All I've got
Right,
is-
there's.
Anyways, as I was saying, I would like to, well, yeah, it's still right behind me there. How does nah, never mind. I will do it anyways. I like to, I need to quickly see. Clearly I have not played for a while. I cannot find my way through things now. Oh my god. But this is a bit strange. Why is this like that? Should not be 5 options here.
for
Oh.
reference, by the way, Joker. If I high roll, I can heal someone for 64 health.
Jesus Christ.
Like, I'm
Nice.
just saying.
Okay, you're the healer.
Exactly.
Oh no.
I don't know if you've heard of the toy Vixie, but bop it, smack it, twist it.
Stab it.
Yeah.
Just stab it. I don't think that's one of the ones that's on the toy, but
To be
It's an
fair,
option.
the 64 healing would come with 32 damage on me, but by the price I pay.
Try
Yes.
to get this. But regardless,
what's
Funny
wrong?
spell called Life Transference.
I'll
Mhm.
sort that out later. It's not an issue now. I don't know why it's acting like that. But regardless, I would like to cast X on the cat in front of me.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. So that's a cast on it, and it'll do extra damage when you hit it.
It's a 3.
That's
Extra
whenever
damage.
you hit it. It's just a cast. So
Yeah.
you hit, then you
Oh,
roll the
right,
damage
yeah.
when you. Similar
Yeah,
to
for
sneak
the-
attack damage, for
yeah.
example.
Right. And I would like to throw 2 Eldritch Blasts, because I imagine it's a bit out of range now.
Or which one? The black one or the...
I'm still there.
The
The
pink
one next to one bin.
The brown one. That's actually still within 5 foot range if you wanted to make a...
Stash. Take if I can.
Oh, it's
If you
only
wanted
5,
to.
yeah, I have 10 feet range. No, it's more appropriate to use Hex with Eldritch Blast this time around, I
Do you have
think.
anything on you now?
Okay, if you're going to do that, you're going to be at
So-
disadvantage because you're too close.
Oh, that's a thing.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
For
what-
spells and...
oh.
For spells and
I
long-range
completely
weapons if you
forgot
don't
about
have...
that. Yeah, I thought that was just for long range. I forgot about that.
Down by them,
Yeah,
shot.
magic is considered a long-range attack.
Careful.
Or a ranged
I don't
attack,
know.
sorry.
Head towards
Oh, if you
station.
want to count that, but if you want to count the one I rolled, then
Unless
hit
unless the spell
regardless.
says otherwise, obviously like shocking grasp or
Yes, yeah, of
Who
course.
the fuck jumped?
I will
Yeah.
allow you to make the movement as you didn't realise. You can move away and then do it. Won't provoke attack of opportunity, mostly because it's flying over you and facing the wrong way.
Yeah.
Careful the way.
So you
Right,
could
let's
move-
just
Far-
go
yeah,
to the
general
start of.
You can move to there and you'd be good. And then
Yes,
that one's...
that is
It's
distractions.
Yeah.
I'll quickly go AFK after quickly this round because I'm very distracted and focusing
Okay.
is hard.
enough.
But yes, 2 Eldritch. Well,
So that's your
one
first one, it
probably does not-
misses. If you'd like to
Yeah.
roll your second.
And the other one
Hits.
that hits.
You roll 1d6.
Yes, that's 7 plus 1d6. So 2. That's 9.
No problem. And then, though I don't make those jokes.
Yes.
Always
As
roll into something bad.
Okay.
if it hits, if something should hit me, I can just roll a 1d6. I want a d10 plus 5.
Yeah, that's fine.
If it should hit me, I'll be right back.
To be honest, I was going to say, can we take a break from it? Because I need a break as well, just to nip to the toilet.
Okay,
Say 5?
wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah?
Well, okay.
Sure.
Right. Well, lovely viewers. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Being with us?
He's dead. Sit the fuck down.
You know,
Hello, this is the first thing I hear. Just
that's the
Damn.
Yeah, yeah. Right. So, back into the swing of ting. Bombin, you're first.
Oh, I'm first.
You are indeed.
All right. Now I'm going to describe what I am doing because I'm allowed to via the rules. I'm technically just
Okay.
casting a spell, but I'm describing how I'm casting it.
Fair enough. Yeah, yeah. I've always been happy for thematics.
Yes, I pull out a small contraption. It looks like a cannon of some kind, and I press the button and it sprays acid, casting Tossus Caustic Brew.
Yeah, yeah. Your own version, mechanical based casting a spell. That's cool.
Yeah, I don't use magic. I'm a mechanic.
Yeah, that's all cool. That's all.
And I will be casting it in. Yeah, cast. Wow.
15.
Yeah.
What's the
30-foot
damage
line, which I will be going straight from where I am to hit both of them because yeah. So they got to make a DC 15 dex save. Straight line, not circle.
Yes, yeah. I. That's also the wrong one. See? There we go. That's what you mean.
Yes.
It would catch them. That's all good. Dexty Duxty die. Quite dying. Nah, it could still hit them. Nah, yeah, yeah.
I say it's 30 foot. I'm hitting one of them, darn it.
That's one fail and 2 fails. So you hit both of them and they take full damage.
Woo,
Hey,
they take 2
hey,
damage. Woohoo.
Leave them alone. They're getting abused here.
They also have to spend time to get that goop off of them, otherwise they keep taking acid damage.
Yep.
Oh,
So
yeah.
as long as I keep concentrating, that's fine and dandy.
I'm sure they'll be like do so. They're getting. Oh, to be honest, whether they're smart enough to do so, the smart one was the.
Basically, it's
They
basically now that it's basically now in the toilet of the whirlpool.
And yeah, I'll leave my defender with its previous orders because yeah.
There we go. That looks kind of weird. I will show the path that took. It went from there. That's not what I meant to do. Give me my line back.
No, it's my line.
There. Okay. And it's taking a swipe at you too. And I'm going to go for 2 claw attacks. First one is going to be for you, Ken, and the second one is going to be for Alphas, okay? So, 1. That's a 22.
Disadvantage, because ye pet.
Then that's a...
Disadvantage.
That's fine. And then the one versus Alpha. Which is a 23. Does that hit Alphas? No.
Night.
You good there, my guy? MacGyver?
My dude.
Alpha Centauri? I can go and look, see if it'll hit, but like, I want to know if he's doing anything to stop it, if he can.
The Technomancers from Alpha Centauri. Necromancers.
Yeah, that'd be cool. No. Yeah.
I'm gonna make Gary now.
Yeah, I want to take a doom. Apologies, I've returned.
23, does that hit you?
23 does in fact hit me.
Then please take 9 slashing damage as a bird slashes you as it goes over your head. Both of you
Get it right.
if you want to take it.
Who, me?
Yeah,
I'm
yes,
gonna
Kellen
with
and...
my staff as reverend.
I'll slap it with an attempt to
I'll hit.
hit it into the deck.
Yeah,
Or is
actually,
it a giant
because
bird?
it's a large bird.
There's an 18 hit.
Okay.
In fact, actually, it's bigger than large because it's taking more than 4 square 18
Doesn't
hits.
Oh my god, it's a rock. Not a bird.
So that would be 4 damage.
I mean,
No,
it's a
what we-
mutated winged cat, but yeah, I get what you mean. The size of a rock.
Roll-
Is it a
I
bird? You
didn't
said
roll
a bird.
twice.
Two-handed and one-handed.
Oh yeah, but I'm using a one hand at the moment, so it's 4.
Yeah, because you'll be casting stuff. That's fine. Sorry, Jim. What did you say?
I thought you said it was a bird.
It's a cat bird.
Attack.
Yeah, it's a winged cat bird because it has wings.
Okay.
That like on the model, it's a winged cat.
Mm-hmm.
They're normally a tiny.
I
Let's say they've been mutated as heck. A gummy bear, a fummy lummy tummy gummy bear. Oh yeah. Sorry, I had a song stuck in my head.
no, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's one of Lihana's favorite songs.
it's one of. And then what's the other one from my childhood that was always around was Axel F. That song just like makes no sense, but it's just a whole bunch of noises.
Ah, yes, Crazy Frog. I think that was the name.
Sorry,
Crazy.
Crazy Frog.
the song's actually called Axel F, or is it by Axel F?
Yeah, I don't know. I never. I also get it. It's either or. I
No, the
think
song's called Axel F.
artist,
The writer is. Oh wait,
Oh.
wait. Writer is Crazy
I
Frog.
probably
The song's called Axel F.
Am I able to move to it?
Huh.
Sorry. In a reaction, you
I'll see
can't
if I
really
can-
move because a reaction's action. Sorry, Jim. Out on that last part.
Okay, then.
Anybody else catch that?
Follow me. Take up.
Hello.
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 Just from you. What were you looking to do, Jim?
Rocky. Look at the map.
Yes, I'm looking at the map.
Not look at the okay, can't tell. I'm looking. I need to look at.
You. Okay. You have an attack of opportunity if you want to use your reaction. That's
Yeah,
what
I
this was
might
about.
do that.
Yeah, you could hold it for your own
I'll look
defense,
at the
or you
map.
can hit it. Best.
Yeah, I know.
Obviously, when it comes to the attack of opportunity, I guess technically it'd be here when that, because it's leaving your range.
I'll just hit it with my stick.
Okay.
Hit it with my rhythm stick.
No, because I'm. It's about something completely different. Song is not what that song's about.
Yeah, hit me.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that song is so bad. Right. Beep, 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 beep.
Inventory. What am I looking at?
Beep. Beep, beep, beep,
Actions,
beep.
there we go.
Beep, 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 beep. What's that one? I think
16.
that song is. Yeah, that'll hit. 8 8s makes 60. Well, actually, no, 8 8s makes 64. 64?
Take 12 damage from the quarterstaff, and then
You're taking. You're getting all of the
More
numbers
damage.
today. 8 and 8, 6 and 6.
I get all the numbers every day when playing D&D.
Yes,
Yeah, apparently you
he
do.
has. He has.
Like it's on its
everyone-
last legs. I don't know, actually, to be honest. I think there was who has outdone you, which was like 2 or 3 crits in a row. And I was like, what the fuck?
Rig.
That is it dead.
And then 4 5
As it will. Basically, the damage, and then as it goes to fly out of Alphas's range, Alpha's plonk, which will combine with your hit and finish it off.
I booked
It's
the bird
you,
out of the
then
sky.
him. But yeah, basically, you would have had it starting to fall. Would have finished it by bunking it out of the sky.
I
All
kind
good?
of like imagine. I kind of like imagine Alphas like cartoon style, kind of like placing the quarterstaff in the middle of the bird's flight path.
Just so it
Cat's
just
flight
flies.
path, and Yep.
Fair enough. It is burning. It would be distracted. So yeah. So that's that one again, and you've got one more to go. And
I just
to
suddenly
take its
realised.
turn. Go on.
I just suddenly
Suddenly
realised how I'm picturing your character now. I didn't realise where I was getting the image from, but I do now.
Kung Fu
Kung
Panda.
Fu Panda. Yeah.
Same. It was an instant. You just need to say, noodles, don't noodles, and you've got it down. I love that line. Noodles, don't noodles.
Noodle.
A good line though, tomorrow is a mystery. Yesterday is something else.
History.
Gift. That is why it is called the present.
Yeah.
It's such a good line.
You may
That's
want
that's
apple
gotta
or
be
an
totally
orange,
nicked
but you will
from-
get a peach.
Definitely, yeah. This is a claw attack coming at Vonbin and then at Arrowfly.
We also
Over and then so-
cannot forget his most famous quote.
both miss.
Monkey.
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 Yeah, basically.
My
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that misses. I have a decently high AC.
Alphas, your turn, and then it's Arrowfly.
Don't we do opportunity attacks?
know what?
instead of
I
through?
am in. You know what? I'll fucking
Hit it!
yeah. I shall
Punch it,
I shall
Chewie.
walk up to it.
Yep.
And I will cast Vampiric Touch.
Huh? Okay.
I
Tasty.
did not expect you to have that spell.
The dodgy spell for a cleric to have, but I'm not gonna
Have a
question
great
it.
Not after character death. Necromancer.
Yes, okay, yeah.
36 to hit.
Well, that will tell you something about his god, because I don't think he's actually said anything about what his god is yet. That will hit.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah,
vampire
yeah.
god?
We had a whole great big theological
Oh, did you? Oh, that's
debate
fine.
about his god. and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, your god will probably be one of the most peaceful gods out there. Everyone else will do something, dodgy and all of that shit.
Lower.
Your god is
kind of a
roll,
lower
is it? What is it? It's a D10 or
3d6, and I rolled a 6, a 2, and
that
a
is
1.
a bit disappointing. Yeah, that's
So I hold on, let me double check that. Okay. Never mind. It takes 9. I heal 5 because one prick touch. It's also a spell that I inherently get out of being a grave cleric.
That's cool.
It's not even a choice for me. I get it.
Arrowfly, what would you like to do?
And most ironically, the cleric subclass that hates death, like undead the most, gets
it.
Jesus.
erased dead.
Yeah, it's
Let's go. I'm gonna
you gotta shoot it and then stab it. Shooty
Yeah.
stabby. Yeah, no problem.
Because the whole time I've been using it, I've been wanting a special sword, not a dinky sword.
What?
The sword of the dink.
Okay.
Oh, I hit. Because
You hit?
I wanted a special sword, not a dinky sword. Or to
Okay.
To do it.
Fairs. I mean, much of a difference, but yeah, fairs. 7 to 14.
Here comes the
Yeah,
second
so-
one.
60. What the hell was that noise?
What noise?
I don't know. It just sounded like somebody was deep throating something. Yeah, a little wetter than that.
Oh, was it? That's just.
In fact, I know what that
Eating a
sounds. Oh right, that might be it.
Wait, was that?
Oh, that's
was
it, Jed.
Okay.
Yeah, it's over 70 hit.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Bonk! It'll go flying into the wing and then slop off the wing. He kind of sits on the wing, and the wing will start to flap as it naturally does, and it'll just kind of slide off. You'll have a blood smear on one of your
Doing the
wings.
Mario music just
Blasting
made me
off
feel another use of
again.
you and your shell.
Oh yeah, you could use him like a Mario. Blue shell
Is he-
incoming!
Is he the blue shell?
Imagine being on a train and you suddenly see a blue shell like flying past the train.
Oh god.
You're like,
Got it,
oh no. You know,
It goes down now.
another funny one is your Ramus. You could just be Ramused. Just yeet him like the owl. One of your wings will have a blood stain on it. Enjoy. Because like literally it'll go like up onto there and then it'll like ah. Just go.
Just how I like my wings, all bloody.
That'll come to the... There is other things around, but with the rolls that I have to avoid them mostly, you'll be able to proceed through the collision line with your other survival rolls earlier, with maybe a couple of singes of lightning here and there, and you'll come up with a scene that is,
So I'm 220, yeah?
well, rolls.
Oh.
Oh, why?
Don't get those very often.
Well, simple. We gotta talk to the
Someone's
scene.
probably very scary.
Dirty 20.
Oh yeah, no, no.
Oh no.
I can't talk
Wait,
to it.
hold on. I see a 15 and I hear a no. Oh no.
Oh no.
I can't talk to it.
Nope. Okay, the only
The nat
Alphas.
What? Even with 19? Jesus. Okay.
The D for a reason.
Yeah.
You come across this a towering, dark, mired in this hot, humid air that's almost sticks to your throat and fills you with dread and fear. You smell what smells rotting flesh on the air, and the stench, foulness, unclean, just wrong, and you're not even close to it yet.
Oh, also, by the way, hi, I'm Dread.
To scale on the level of fear each of you are at, I will. It's probably not quite that big. Let me.
Sure you wanna do
well,
that?
I think I would be scared shitless then.
Are you sure you wanna do that?
Do you want to do what?
Are you sure you wanna roll quickly? Because I already know what I'm doing.
Roll quickly.
Boys, go for
What?
a scout front.
Missing something here?
Oh.
Yeah, well, like you're asking me what I'm gonna do.
I was going to say, I was going to let you know what your levels of fear were, and then you can. So you are the one person who isn't, so that's fine. Like you don't actually have to worry what I'm. But I was also giving you a scale of where you are, which is obviously you guys can see the map over here. This is the tower. In fact, actually, you're here.
Yeah, not gonna lie, dude. If you could just like fuck off.
That's a pretty big tower.
Also,
Yes.
that looks like the Tower of Sauron, low key, or what it was called.
Yeah, it's not quite, but I get what you mean. God, that hurt my ears. Oh, sorry, I got a Facebook notification. It's like, right. Vixie, can I please throw?
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Okay, you managed to hold your stomach, but you are at the pretty much
Virgin.
throwing up out of fear and maybe other, things like defecation out of fear, just because it has scared you to your core. This thing has put fear in you had never felt before. Huh?
I'd imagine like
Virgin.
Yes, verging.
just standing there almost like motionless, just eyeing whatever I'm looking at.
Because the con save, you did stifle throwing up, so it's like you might still be standing. You know what I mean, like stifling.
Oh yeah. But
Yeah.
which is a man just standing there, feels like like when
Second,
cats
so I can-
get in near, like Yeah. Continue.
Up the list, and then everyone can react at once.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. You are scared. You have a feeling run, but you can't move. You are stuck solid where you are. The fear has stuck. You can still sort of think, but it seems to be mired in your mind. And then we move to Dread and Arrowfly. Setting. You are able to move, but your movements are shaky. Stop your hands from shaking. Fear is gripped hold of your body. You can move, but it is hard. And then we have the one who is almost okay. It hits you. You're taken aback. Jim. You are taken aback. It hits you like you're still able to move, but it's like not something in a while. But you have felt this before. And then we have Alphas who just you are very, very concerned by this. You may not be afraid, but you know in every single level.
And with that, I will ruin this moment. I apologize. I'm casting Calm Emotions.
Fair. Can we get initiatives just on the off chance? No. Can we get initiatives on the off chance other people will first? Because I do feel like it's a fair time where people should be allowed to. So if we get,
It's a good idea.
You asked for initiative.
because he might be get high enough, but just on the off chance.
Initiative, right?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be than everyone anyway. He is. So it will just be you'll have fear, and then that will be cleansed. I will point out this.
You also still had the experience of fear in that thing.
You still have the experience, although you're not under the effect anymore.
What is that?
Something that's extremely
On Earth?
deadly.
God, is that you?
You all seemed very.
Which companion is this?
The phallic thing.
You got a couple of them.
You also seemed very.
Thing. What?
You all seemed
Did
very
I just
concerned
hear?
about it.
I don't know why, but
Flesh. It doesn't look like flesh.
Doesn't it? Okay, I misheard you.
No. I described the way. Well, I didn't describe the way it looks because you can see what it looks like. I described what it smelt like and what it felt like. Being near it is hot, kind of somewhat unbearable. The smell of decaying flesh. It looks like what it looks like there. So it's a tall, imposing, black, constructed.
Fancy.
You can't see what it looks like? Are you...
Yeah, I can see
maybe
it.
I should, focus ping you. I'll describe it, if that helps.
the Tower of Sauron.
It's a large, imposing tower, half-constructed, be building on a small island. The ground under the island have the base of the tower built into it itself. Because the tower is pulled almost up from the ground, it looks like the ground around it is cracked. It is bubbling with heat that is visible even from where you are. Looks like it's probably made out of some sort of obsidian or form of volcanic, maybe rock. Yeah. Anyway, so reactions. Going to give any verbal ones before we continue on to what you guys are actually going to do.
So is this?
You all
so is
seem to
this-
be very afraid of it, so I hope you don't mind that I casted some magic.
So is
I
this where your
imagine-
mind flare friend is?
Not at all.
Not at all.
I want to imagine
Yeah,
it
you
had
asked if
just
you didn't mind, and I said not at all.
We're up by
Oh.
Safe Road.
Since I did technically cast a spell on everyone,
We're moving towards it.
which considering that I was even I had a reaction to it, I would have casted it on myself as well.
That'd be the
Which actually, I think you should be able to
There's
do,
some fucking rat in.
if I remember right.
It's an area effect, isn't it?
Yeah,
It
you
should
can
be.
choose any humanoid within a 20 feet area. So you are a humanoid, so
Ah,
that
right. I see.
meaning you can actually use it on yourself.
Yeah.
Up
Excuse
to
me.
6 creatures. Though.
Excuse me. I'm a giraffe.
You are still a creature. You are not a
Five
robot.
sword style.
A giraffe is a creature. I
Yes.
apologize.
I know. Cause you said humanoid. Excuse me. I'm a giraffe.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna point out here that Kaku, One Piece, who is a humanoid giraffe. Thank you.
What?
Yes.
I'm not even joking
actually
you.
like- fun fact: I found that fight with Zoro and him
Yeah.
because of music anime like AMV with 3 Days Grace on it, and
There he is.
yeah, and I thought it was the coolest shit ever.
What that neck dude though?
Huh.
Turns him into
It
a
was,
box in one scene.
I don't know has he appeared again, but if he has, it's the
No, he
scene
hasn't.
where Zoro activates the fucking 9 blades in 3 faces, 6 blades. in 3
Oh,
faces.
that would yeah. You mean the
Yeah,
form of the devil,
I don't know
or
the name.
the king of hell, or something like that.
I don't remember the name.
It's a Japanese deity of
nevertheless-
hell. I can't remember what it is.
But nevertheless, he just fucking multiplies himself somehow.
It just multiplies. Just like what?
Yeah.
So yes, obviously you guys see this, and Jim, this area. This is definitely where you are meant to be for what you're looking for.
Yeah, I just had a bullet.
Right. Okay. Yeah. This is where it is. It's probably made this obscene building.
By the way, the spell only lasts for a minute. By the way, Joker. So if there is some
Ah.
after effect, then
Yeah.
Like,
Um,
we're basically fighting, and mid-fight, we're like, oh shit, I'm scared now.
I would concentrate it on for the full minute though.
Yeah, that's fine. If you continue. As I like continue with the scene. So
Well, just saying, the mind play does have definitely the mind play does have a definite good decoration scheme.
yeah, there's nobody gonna question the fact that it smells like death. Like
No. It doesn't surprise me. From
It doesn't
the
surprise
description
you.
that I was given to us from Callan, it does not surprise me.
Yeah, it
But-
doesn't surprise me, but it does invigorate me into more like wanting to kill this
I mean,
thing.
but like it's just it here, right? What else is here that's died?
No, it's not here by itself.
No.
Have you seen the size of that
Sure.
tower? Compared to this boat?
Overcompensating much?
Exactly.
Whew. Can I get the spellcasters roll, please?
Imagine if you went to the final boss's lair and it was just like a small little hut, like a wooden hut.
A little hot
That's
spring
it.
or something.
Yeah.
Like, excuse me,
Come, relax.
Adventurers.
excuse me, I'm taking a bath.
The final boss is some dodgy salesman into his bathhouse. I'm still looking for an Arcana roll from Anna.
Yep.
And
Really good rolls today.
Von Bin.
It's not come yet?
I've actually had like really
I
good
did
rolls.
make my
today,
Arcana roll, but
ironically.
did that go?
Oh no, yeah, it's there. Yeah, that's fine. So you don't know what's going on here. Alpha does, Kellen does, and you do. It's fine. Feel that the air is permeated with much more magic than has ever felt in any space, including when you went through the shadow line. Magic is being drawn here, reflected into something here.
Wait, stop me.
Hmm.
I heard someone.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going like it.
I'm just here.
Yeah.
No, this ain't actually happening.
What is What do you plan to do? We just
I imagine myself
it's-
just be too almost just like, oh, at
Are
least
we,
somebody just too like shook to actually speak. So I would just be like quiet the whole time while looking at others,
so just staring at the tower at the moment.
staring at the
Um,
tower.
Okay, so what's the chances of the boat having like some like binoculars or something? Or is that a chance? Or like a spyglass or something?
Nobody
Provided-
considered it.
If we
I
have
mean-
the material,
we
I have
thought
forging
that
materials. I can
standard
make one
kind-
really quick.
Yeah, you could
I was
make
about to
one.
say, I'd imagine it's relatively standard equipment for a boat to have that sort of thing, but
Yeah.
at the same time, no one
It's
did
the
actually bring it up.
spyglass, maybe not the binoculars. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how common they really were.
They're both over the way we're going.
Binoculars, no idea, but I was thinking a spyglass, like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like a
spyglass shouldn't be a
telescope.
problem.
Telescope, that's what I was
Yeah.
looking for.
Yes,
Yeah.
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 Well, you need it for
Yeah,
Shouldn't be
navigation
that hard.
at night anyway. Oh no,
Yeah.
you need a sextant for that. Sorry, not a.
Yeah.
It's by the by.
Yeah, because it's possible. I want to use a spyglass to, like, look at it to from a distance to see.
Okay. What are you trying to look at? There's also let me
Um,
double check the
general-
distance. So it's definitely further than that. I'm just looking at how many squares.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No problem. Even with the binoculars, because I mean you don't have some sort of thing, do you?
No.
I would see. I still want. I want the spyglass to help a really big distance, unless you decide to get closer.
Maybe, yeah. Okay. So like maybe slowly move in to enough distance.
You could
I've,
do. It's up as a whole whether you guys are going to move forwards. But currently, if you were to try and be looking at it, you'd be wrong. Basically, from the distance you're at,
Okay.
you're still a bit too far out.
Yeah. Yeah. Like moving slowly, because the way I look at it, if I use a spyglass and like and get a general view of it, we'll get a better see if there's anyone watching it or anything.
So, what's the plan to do with this mind flayer?
Someone's here.
I
Well-
didn't expect this, to be brutally honest.
Ratty boy.
This might be a case of needing to rethink the plan.
Well, pretty
Might want to
much,
do some scouting and just see how bad it actually is, but
which is why I want to move in little, which is why I want to move in little with the spyglass, so at least I can see a general look from a distance, just to see what we're looking at.
Okay.
Security, what's made out of, etc.
Well, obviously, as the pilot, I will give control to Jim. Want to go?
yeah, I'll get closer.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
I'll
literally
be
giving.
trying
answer.
to. Okay. Well, I'll be like trying to
Is this you?
keep like. Is there any cloud cover or anything like that?
Yeah, and it's a really weird cloud cover. There was one side that is perfectly white, pristine, that seemed to kind of come in this V shape, and on the other side there is this mired, almost smog instead of cloud coming in. a similar V
I'll
shape.
probably avoid the smog.
Would mean you'd have to go around and to the bottom side. So, in fact, if I could give a visual representation, I think I probably could. Where is the gone? Is it that one? Yeah. So I would say call this the center. Clouds are almost sort of that. So you're underneath the smog at the moment.
No, there's a lot of them here.
Yeah. Well, I want to try and.
What's
the smog, if you from the point of view without actually something was looking out, we'd hide against the smog better than not, wouldn't we? I'm guessing.
Yeah, you'd actually probably stick out versus the other one, just because obviously your ship is quite dark. It's wood scales, whereas obviously against the stark white, you're going to be quite off.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll maneuver the ship in such a way that we're using the dark clouds to hide against, not hide in. Because one, I don't want to put the ship inside smoggy clouds, and second, if I do that, we won't be able to see anything anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. That's all good. Can I do a Arcana roll again to control the ship, and then maybe stealth roll with advantage, I guess. Don't disadvantage or advantage you'd normally have, because obviously it's not you, it's for the ship, but it's you steering to get you to roll it.
Okay.
So Arcana for control, and then stealth for hides against the clouds with advantage.
Stealth. Oh, there it is. Little crit on stealth.
Nice. Yeah, you're definitely hidden quite well. And your Arcana is, yeah, that's fine. Then yes, you'll be able to hide yourself quite well. Let's see, just to give you an idea, because I put it like an idea of the skyline. So this is kind of where you could move in between. Oh, whoops. Where you could move in between, and still be hiding in. Okay. So you go below here, the smog anymore, or hiding against the smog. So if you'd like to move yourself to move to, because you've got control of the counter.
Yeah, pilot.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? We're flying, so it's just not like any of that stuff underneath is going to make any difference to us. So
No, it's just generally
go
how
closer.
close you wanted to get.
Yeah,
Closer.
Like
I'm
which
relying
area?
I'm relying on the guy. I'm relying on the guy who's looking through the telescope to tell me that he's close enough to see. So,
well, there you go. That's probably what
Yeah, okay. So if you a roll now at disadvantage to judge like distance, how far you are, and we can proceed from there. Just like see how well you do at first to then guide him from there.
Okay.
But yeah.
Disadvantage. There you go.
So you got a 12 and a 14.
Yeah.
That's all good. So you can probably move into about here, being able to see stuff at a normal roll. A bit of a distance off. You're still against the smog. You can see that underneath you, seems to get almost turbulent. Something seems to be forcing the ground to the water to consistently and constantly, causing this kind of pull in and pull out tunnel. Give me your perception roll, and I'll let you know what you can see down there.
Okay.
In general, like beyond what I've just described. 18, cool, yeah. So what appears to be small boats that don't seem to have anything like any body on them, just getting kind of pushed in from this side here, and then there seems to be small figures on the coast that seem to be off and up in towards the tower, and you can see a ship off this direction and this direction. Well, you can't really see that side, but you can definitely see getting launched off and out towards something. They never seem to sit too long. The water's edge, they're either on the coast or they've been launched out. Because it almost seems like the water around the edge of this is boiling. Not quite literally boiling, but it looks like there's almost... You know when you see like that kind of heat coming off of like something, if you look at it, like at an angle. That's what you're seeing coming off of that space of water.
Well, I tell them that.
Yeah. You can also see what appears to be or something going down, and you can see this because you see people going down with back with halls of something that you can't quite make out what it is, but you can assume it's probably what's making up this tower. Where stuff is still being constructed, you can see people walking about with what something. Again, just a little bit far to get the most refined detail. You can see they're walking around with something and putting parts together.
Does anyone look important, or does anyone look the same rank?
It would be a little hard to specifically. You can see there's certain different types of body language. There's definitely a few people who seem to be able to get away with doing certain things that other ones aren't. Specifically, what's what? Like you're not gonna just know. Who's? Yeah.
Well, I tell them that.
So obviously, relayed the same information that I've just relayed to him. Thoughts?
Wait, what address do we have?
No idea.
The place is spooky.
Well, I'll show you an extract whilst we're here.
No idea. You guys want to do with this?
No.
This place be spooky.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
It's a cool description and everything, but I don't know what to do with that
This wall
information.
here is an extract.
What are you looking for?
Literally there.
Like, next step you need to progress.
It's also
'Cause-
an extract. No worries.
Yeah, I've given you a lot of information. I've also about at a distance at the moment where you can see stuff and definitely not be seen. Giving you a lot of detail and stuff. So what's the next step you guys are looking to take? You're going to try and get closer, get more info. Try and control yourself, keep yourself hidden. Are you going to back off? Like, what's going on? What's the
Well,
thought here?
okay. What I'm thinking is, well, with this information, we can go in and somehow hide this ship, or basically relay the information to other people.
I want to check this building, see if the safe's been looted.
I mean, what does the expert think we should do? Go in and take care of this now, or call reinforcements?
Honestly, don't know. Never seen anything like this before.
Scout's still with us, right?
I've not checked that one over there. No.
Yes.
Please tell me you're relaying the Scout.
Kind of have no... Well, I mean, I do have a choice, but...
Okay, then.
Yes, sort of. But off the record, because we're not here. We're on shore leave.
Well, Scout, here's the spyglass. Give the king a special view of it.
Sure, that's a good idea.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
first
that's
off,
a good idea.
First
Okay.
off, it gives him a better look at it.
It had a vase in it for him.
We want him to know about this. Because we
Yeah, he'll
believe
be
it's a
able
problem.
to... He'll be able to perceive a level of detail from where he is. He rolled okay. With, whatever pluses he has. Won't just have 0 pluses.
Well, so soon.
Yeah, you won't seem to get any response out of him for a little bit, and he'll just... They are just going back and forth with a lot of stuff, like bomb it. And then they're questioning how. So for a little bit, and their debates on how to destroy this.
Deal with it.
Yeah, they got no logical answer other than blow it the fuck up.
Well, that being said, we do. I mean, I'm not sure if the king still kept them, but what about those cannons we had to take down the Kraken?
Oh, the mortars, they're on. Were attached by by
Yeah, it's not enough firepower to do any real damage to that tower.
Yeah.
it is sort of made out of obsidian, not breakable because it can be. To be honest, probably especially with stuff like. Well, we could try and get close. We might get some more details. Might get some more people. Like, as in a better idea of what people are down there.
Well,
I mean-
it's not that I'm against going close. It's just, well, about being seen, because I'm not sure if there's any people on top of the tower on lookout.
From what I saw, and I mean, you saw, they looked to be mostly working there. There's only a few of them that kind of not order people around, but take an extra. They have something on other people, but I can't tell what thing. They still seem to be working.
Misclick. I like that.
Well,
There's a dead body in front of us.
if you think
Well-
doing it is, if you think going a bit closer is better, then we can do that. But we gotta be quiet.
There's a diary. And
Yeah.
OZ show, you need that.
Get slumber mode, or a slow drift mode. Maybe we could just
Does it?
slowly drift along the clouds without being seen.
I don't know.
Yeah, it has. We can just essentially turn off the elemental, so it propels itself under just the magical. Like, what do you want to
Float spell. And the sails. Yeah, we could do that. And it's pulling it towards the tower, isn't it?
Yeah, but but if we're doing that, keep watch so we don't get too close.
It's a good point.
Wait, did we have some?
Well, I mean, you
So-
could pull the sails in if you get close, right?
Oh, that's fine. Oh, happy.
Hopefully the wind's not strong enough to pull us
I think.
against
Yeah,
the
no.
engine.
Nah, boy, he's good and strong. He's nice and fast.
Speed.
Yeah, but considering how large this tower is, the winds could be stronger the closer we get, so
That's fairs.
we might have no choice but to go in.
So
Which I am down the party for that. You know?
move to here. Is that okay for you?
Dead body then.
Does that give another perception roll?
It does.
Okay.
Does anybody else want to attempt as well? First,
Sure, I'll
but you
try.
could just leave it to the scout.
Oh.
This would be a
range.
range
Okay.
because you have the spy
Okay.
die still.
That would
Okay.
be for both of us, yes?
No, you have to make,
Well, one.
19.
You decide to share it round and
Okay.
take turns watching.
Oh, wow. Aren't you fucking perceptive?
Yeah, plus 10. Jesus Christ.
Do we even need another roll?
Not really. You've all grabbed plenty of details. People you see, they almost all seem expressionless. You occasionally see them turn towards something that words. Nobody ever seems to move their mouths or anything like that. You can see people's mouths individually, but you can tell when people are actually speaking. Like body movements, you know, the movements of hands and stuff when you actually speak. That just doesn't seem to happen with. But everything seems to work, and there seems to be people who appear to be some way with no visuals. You could say that on the top of the tower, you and often 5 or so people, maybe pushing 6 or 7 at a time. Top coming out the mines, it's only like 1 or 2 going in and out. On the docks, there's 3 people to each dock.
No one's there. Loose stuff.
Are they armed?
These stairs.
No, they seem to just be people. I mean, bar the people mining or putting stuff on the tower, because the people who are putting stuff like small hammers and sledgehammers and stuff like that to knock bricks into place, put stuff where it should be, and the stuff going into the mines have pickaxes people are just dealing with boats, so they don't seem to have anything bar, you know, their own hands and maybe or two. Yeah.
So is there any, I guess, any? I'm assuming it's near the top or in the middle. Like, is there a important looking room? I know it's vague, but you know.
You could see it looks the same. You could say that the top looks different because it's not finished. Might be some stuff that looks maybe slightly more important up there rather than down at the bottom, but unless you could get on the inside, it most looks the same on the outside.
Okay.
Roll please, Jim.
Oh, really?
Again, obviously still with advantage
No. Give it time.
because you're using the cloud to your advantage. Oh.
Oh God, please roll better than that. 18. There we go.
Okay, no problem. By the way, obviously the anti-fear will have ended, although another wave of fear isn't going to come. You can feel the normal pressure of what this place is like now, which that area of calming is still quite uncomfortable to be around.
It's just the shock of it.
Yeah, the shock of it when it hit you the first time was very much, you know, too much. Yes. And it's heavy. You know, if something were to try and fear you again, it would definitely be stacked against you. So, what were the stealth rolls? You said it out loud. I did hear you.
18
yeah, that should be good. That's fine. Right. Is there anything else you're looking to do? Is your Jesus Christ? I see what you mean because the first one was 2. Yeah, fairs. Is there anything else you're looking to do? You're gonna back off? What's the thought?
Well, from the looks, well, we could go in there, but the thing is, because from the looks of it, there's nothing but workers down there. But who knows if they're armed or not?
Also, who knows what's on the inside of the tower?
I'm more worried about what's inside the tower than the workers on the outside.
Yeah.
So, our dear expert, how do people normally protect themselves against these things? And their mind powers?
You just, yeah, you you resist against it. You just do
No
or
thought,
you don't.
no
Oh,
thought,
see-
brain empty.
In reality, you'd realise there's a few magical items, or as he's saying, pure
Yeah, it's
sheer
magical.
will. You know, you like
A
obviously.
strong mind, a strong will. Distance that's quite short range there. Magic, for use of a better word. They can only, as far as I can recall, is they generally don't have the power to like mass control multiple people at once. They're kind of quite single target focused from what I remember.
But basically, from the looks of it, down there they got a whole fleet of people doing work.
Yeah, those people are probably all completely mind raped, enslaved. Yeah. I don't know. It's the fact that they're all just mindless slaves. That's what's got me confused. I mean, Elithids have slaves, but they're like slaves. You know.
Mm.
The fact that all these people seem to be mindless slaves has got me a little bit concerned. Unless there's an elder brain.
What is that?
It's the brain of
What's
an old
the-
person.
It's basically the thing that controls an entire.
I'm trying to get him to explain it in game. My character
Yeah,
doesn't know what that is. I know what it is, but my character doesn't.
Yeah, so
it's
in-game.
it's the central, like it's the main brain. It's the big brain that controls everything. It's huge, it's ginormous brain with immense telepathic powers and abilities. It can even mind control Illithids to do its bidding and its will, just to try and put it into perspective of how powerful it is. And I did say that maybe that Illithid that escaped, if it was actually not an Illithid, but oh god, I can't remember what the proper name for him is. Ulithioid or something like that, is it?
Yeah.
The ones that,
I don't.
I can't remember. There is another name for it. I can't quite remember what it is, but it can turn into an elder brain if given enough time and space. And I'm beginning to wonder if that's what's happened here.
Yep.
Because a presence of an elder brain would explain all these mindless zombie people, slaves.
So that being said, what's the chance for your experience going in there?
If there's an elder brain, we need an army. And even then, it's going to be difficult. It's incredibly powerful and dangerous.
Please.
Stop asking for stealth rolls.
And if it's an elder brain, we should really get the
advantage.
fuck out of here. is the other thing I will say.
Yeah.
Okay, it's an elder brain. From what you have said so far, so probably a good idea to get the hell out of here. Okay, we're in consensus about that one.
All evidence from my experience points to the possibility of an elder brain. And the longer we hang around here, the sooner it's going to know we're here.
Yeah. So it's a Yuliad that evolved into an elder brain.
Yeah, it'll suddenly go. It will suddenly go. Hey, hang on a minute. There's some free will over there. That's not right.
Oh God. Free will estate.
No, Dan's offline.
Free will
Free
estate.
Oh, that's good. I like it.
Yeah, that's
was
a good one.
Yeah, I'll start to turn the ship around to get us out of here.
Okay.
It's way more than what we expected. It's way out of our depth
As
to deal with by
you
ourselves.
go to turn around, seems to be a silver rip in the and a bolt seems to come up from behind your ship after you. It misses only by a tiny percentile, and then you get this rip in the sky. Get perception rolls from everyone.
Oh God!
Oh no.
What is this?
Sorry.
13, 13, 12, 17?
Oh,
Go on, sorry.
Panic!
Panic, yeah.
I use
Yeah.
HBBT.
Cry.
What were you saying, Jim?
What happened? I completely missed all of that.
Oh, that's fine. I can go through it again. So you start to go, and you're starting to leave out, and then you see this silver open up in the sky, and then this bolt of something just past your ship, just about missing you. As something seems to interrupt it, and then into the silver rip in the sky. And I was asking for a perception roll to see if you notice that is happening.
Oh, okay. Perception roll.
Yes, please.
Perception.
Oh, if you go to Jaeger,
I rolled 15.
Okay, so
you don't have Jaeger.
Liana and Kellen will notice this because the DC. You see something that you can't seem to believe. Definitely your ship that's just like flown past you and smacked into that bolt. But you're almost certain it was. I mean, it looked older. It looked damaged, like your ship.
Oh, that right.
And then you get pulled into this silver.
Click the yellow key.
Wibbly wobbly timey wimey rubbish.
You're the tiny-wimey mage!
I know. I
Shake
know.
my head.
You
Um,
magic.
Obviously, everyone's seen Doctor Who. You definitely entered into a time vortex. If you understand what a time, one of you will.
To some weird
Oh, God.
paradox where
You-
we will be that ship in some time in the future. And
You being attacked because your ship is not really prepared to go through time by that are coming from the time vortex. So What do you?
Use your time magic like you did before.
I
Yep.
will.
Cry.
I will go to one of the wings.
Yep.
And I will keep a constant eye on it, ready to cast mending the moment it anything seems to come to it.
Anybody else? Because it's not a bad idea, and you're not the only person with that spell.
Mhm.
Or
do
other
we even
people.
have a spell?
I thought you did.
I would probably just focus on my own at this point. We are
That's fine.
getting
Yeah, yeah.
drift into time vortex.
Obviously, does the time mage have any ideas? As he's the one who understands the time magic.
I am struggling to stay awake, so my brain is just not firing all cylinders. I'm sorry.
It's literally like this is the addition before I go to the next thing. This was literally it. Yeah.
Hang on, let me just look at my character sheet. Hang on a second.
Okay.
Ow. Headache. Sorry. Actions. I got some magic. Magic tinkering. Can I get some creative use of chronal shift?
As your reaction, you can. Yes, you can. Definitely, you can.
I don't think I have anything else more impressive yet. I haven't quite hit level 6. Is that, or have I?
No, go.
Hang on.
But it'll take both uses that you would normally have in a long rest and a sufficient
Yeah.
roll.
What am I rolling? Just a d20.
I say Arcana because you're casting magic. You're trying to envelop the ship that is safe within the time vortex. I need a better text because it's technically pinching somebody else's property.
That's fine. We know what you mean.
Yeah,
It's a vortex made of time. So
it's it is literally just that. So it's kind of hard
The
to
vortex
call it
that
anything
just
else.
happens to be made of time.
The vortex through time.
the vortex time thing.
Yes.
Come on. Where's my?
Arcana.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to skills. Braid.
Oh yeah, because
roll.
you're on your phone. Yeah, sorry.
There we go. 25. I should do it.
That is plenty. Manage to envelop the ship. Obviously, you will manage to keep it repaired and kind of until he's able to do that. He can envelop most of the ship because obviously there's about 60 foot free will here. That's most of the ship's covered, and you will feel a rocking for a moment.
Parts.
Yeah, the important parts. It's fucking scary. It's something that's just unknown to all bar one of you, and you will rip the side as you come streaking out of this other side of a and you'll come spat out into to be a sky full of fae and dragon.
Oh.
What the hell?
Dragons!
Well,
Hallelujah!
time to hunt dragon, boys.
No, we're not hunting the dragons. I will hunt the Fae first.
We'll hunt both. Hunting party.
You do not hunt
Um,
dragons.
Is where we will end this session. Yeah, all good with everyone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
my brain's fried. I was
That's fine.
just died.
Did you catch the
hard
last
for
bit though?
20
Yeah.
minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all good. That's fine. So thank you everyone for appreciate all of you lovely players, and thank you viewers for being here as well. Yes, hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time we're here, which will and yeah, we'll catch you later, alright? Bye bye.
Toodaloo!
Poodle pip.